What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Teardown. This got requested again by chat, and I'm very excited to get to play it again. It was a lot of fun last time. Take a look at our guy. Okay, yeah, he looks fine. And now, we should just go back in a campaign, right? And this should take us back to where we were. Because we were making progress. Score 16, Trespasser. Oh yeah, I forgot the movement, like, feels really weighty and good in this game. You know what I mean? Like, literally just, like, strafing a little bit side to side. It feels crispy. Can't break that with this, but I have other stuff now, right? Yeah, my blowtorch can go right through this. No, it can't. We unlocked stuff. And the planks are used to, like, you know, build bridges and shit, right? I'm trying to remember because we just unlocked some new materials last time, but it was a couple months ago that we played this last time. Let me know. Sounds like a little loud, by the way. Let me go ahead and pull the audio down a little bit. This game, yeah, this game, this game really surprised me. Not in, like, the visceral fun that it provided, because I expected that of, like, physics, like, breaking shit, but the way it frames the physics breaking shit in that you have to, like, determine a path and then, like, execute a heist. It's really fun. It's really fun, and when your alarm goes off, you can just smash the tits off it, which is great. Although, whoa, did this whole place get moved around? My bed was definitely over here before. They can't... This is not some Mandela effect shit, man. My bed was over there before. Now it's here blocking this door, which is silly as hell. Okay. There's like... This tells us what we do a lot of the time, right? You ever played Volgar? Volgar the Viking? Yes. Volgar the Viking is amazing. Volgar the Viking is amazing. Story progress, your house gets bigger. Okay, cool. I've actually tried very hard to get one of my favorite streamers, Dan Giesling, to play Volgar the Viking. Like, anytime I've been in there and he's like, huh, what should we play next? I'm always like, Volgar! Because I, like, know it's perfect for him, but it's never happened. That would be a fun one to do on stream, though. I played it a good bit. I did beat it, but I did not play it as much as one of my roommates. He's a gamer, don't get me wrong. He plays games, but he definitely doesn't play, like, that type of game a lot, and for whatever reason, Volgar just, like, caught him, and he played the absolute shit out of Volgar the Viking, and he got, like, all of, like, the different endings. He, like, platinumed the game, the whole thing. He was amazing at it. Also, I never opened up YouTube chat. YouTube, if I missed you already, I'm sorry. Yeah, Volgar's really hard, but very fun. Very, very fun. They made a second one. I never tried the second one. All right, heavy lifting GPS. We got emails coming out our fucking nipples. Harissa Turdyman. Another thing came to mind. Since the computers didn't include any details on BT, maybe there are documents in a safes that could bring some clarity. You've already done a lot for me, but if you have the time and energy to go get them, I'd appreciate it. I beat it for the owner of the video game place he used to go to. Nice. 47 or so minute run of hard mode like ages ago. Let's go, Moonsand. It's great. Volgar is one of those games, Volgar the Viking. It's like a challenging 2D platformer with, like, really crisp design where, like, as you take damage, you lose gear, and as you build gear, you get better, and the levels are very... We don't need to get into it. We're playing Teardown right now, but it's amazing. Try it sometime. Okay, what's GPS? I've been up all night digging through the login devices, managed to find a connection to the West Point Marina. I haven't been able to figure out more on BT, but Lee has a warehouse in West Point. I guess whatever fishy business he's up to, the marina is not the final destination. I was thinking the boat GPS devices can give me an idea where he's moving the product, especially if I can compare the recent destinations and shipping log. Can you get them? Okay, we need to go get some GPSs. Were you a mission too? We do the side mission or the big mission? Hey, I see you over there on YouTube. Thank you, Aga. Let's do the side mission, man. We haven't tried a side mission. We're going back here. Heavy lifting. GPS decryption key is in Lee's safe. Move the safe to your escape vehicle. If possible, also get the other safe and pick up all key cabinets. We are doing the right one, right? Do the side two, you get more tools. Okay. Yeah, heavy lifting. This is the right one. Hello. Okay, we're spawning in by this boat. Tab to open up our map here. Lot of stuff. Security, fire alarm, wired alarm boxes. Triggers the alarm. Lee's safe. Move the safe to your escape vehicle. This is my escape vehicle. Possible. Also get the other safe and pick up all key cabinets. It's a lot of stuff, man. That's our primary target. We've got a bunch of other crap. It does seem like we could have a pretty clean, like, we go like bingo, bango, dodge, Durango. And then we top up and down the mango, hit this guy, and hit the boat. Hey, what's up, King Shot? Good to see you, buddy. I hope you've been doing well. Happy Friday to you. Alright, I don't know. Let's start looking around. I gotta remember this level. We did it before, so I vaguely remember the level. Also, this is a boat. We can move this. Right? We don't need to keep this here. Oh, we do, actually. We cannot move it. So we need to put the safe here and then just escape. I wonder what picking the safe up is gonna be like. You're not gonna... Really? Oh, shit! Roadwolf with a game wreck for Darksiders 1. Holy, let me throw it on the list real quick. Let's go. I gotta update this thing so badly. Also, we got Deltarune next week, man. I'm doing glad it's Friday. I got a birthday tomorrow, and then I get a day with little ones after. Let's go. Like a birthday party, or is it your birthday? All right, here we go. I gotta get in here somehow. Yump from the hill. Perfect. Can we mantle in this game? Can't break any of this shit. Spray cans just for drawing. You can draw dicks. This is a fire extinguisher, a blowtorch, and plank. We have 16 planks. Yeah, the planks are gonna be big this time around, I think. And I really should remember, like, how they work. You can make that. That's some serious plankage. Right? Fuck. Fuck. I made a mess, chat. Will it hold my weight? Kinda. Whoa. It's kind of shitty, but it's faster than swimming. Right? And that way we don't need to take, like, you know, the devil's gutter up there. Alright. I don't know. That probably wasn't the best use of our planks. We also have this to break stuff. Darksiders 1 is kind of like a Zelda game, like a 3D Metroidvania, but with enjoyable action combat. Yeah, I've never played it. I played Darksiders 2. I played Darksiders 2 a while back, and I remember I liked it well enough then, but I'm talking like in high school, a long time ago. When it came out. Wait, I should think about what I'm doing here, huh? I shouldn't just drive straight into buildings, probably. Then again, it's 2026, whatever, man, right? It's Friday. It's Friday. If I gotta drive into a building to get what I'm doing, whatever, man. It's Focus Friday. Alright, something tells me this path is not working for me. We need to go up and around. We need to give it the reach around here. Beep. Put me out here. Okay, we got into this building. Where am I fucking going again, man? Okay, we do have something in here. It's downstairs, though. Something right there. We have to start planning our route. That's the way this game works. Drive to that shit like a McDonald's that got your order wrong. Are you anything to me? No. 2 is more action. 3 we don't talk about. Yeah, people hated Darksiders 3. I know that. Where was the thing here? I guess it's not in this tower. It's in the next tower over. In fact, what's the purpose of this building? To have these vents at the top? There's nothing else in here, man. There's no doors or nothing. What are you? Are you explosive? You can pick stuff up. There it is. Okay, yep. Not explosive, though. Just remembered all the things. What about the blowtorch here? It cooks that. But it does not get through brick, which makes sense. I wouldn't blowtorch a brick wall. But then again, I've never blowtorched anything, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean, Chad? I feel like you take one look at me and you're like, yeah, I wouldn't trust that guy with a blowtorch. And that's reasonable. I'm not criticizing that in the slightest. In fact, I think I'm praising it. We should all look out for our own safety first. Oh no! Imagine never blowtorching anything. Take a lot of blowing to torch a brick wall. Yeah, I mean, bricks are like kind of strong, right? In the grand scheme of like building stuff, bricks go okay. All right, so that's not a feasible way to do this. We need to break in there with some other shit. I remember doing this with a vehicle last time. I do think one of our targets is in there, right? Nope, that's wrong. One of our targets is right there. So, see, herein lies our problem. You see that cheeky red wire right there? That thing's gonna call the fucking fuzz if we pull this item. Out of curiosity, though, do you, like... What is it, F5 here? Quick save me? It does? You just pick it up. Okay, so that one I don't need to, like, physically carry it. That I wanted to remember. You don't need to, like, physically carry it. You trust me with a blowtorch? Just don't touch the fire. I guess, actually... I've definitely smoked dabs at least once where they have one of those little handheld blowtorches. So I've used one of those. I've used one of those for sure. That's for people that like want to feel like they're doing harder drugs when they're just smoking pot. You know? It's pretty fun. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so this is the safe. Heavy safe. Target. Cannot pick this up. We need to move this, though. How the fuck am I gonna move this, man? Used a blowtorch proper for car shit. It's exactly as fun as you'd imagine. Those things are nothing compared to what you're using in-game. Okay. Flamethrower? No, I have blowtorch 5-8. Welcome in, by the way. So, realistically... Really? You grabbed the entire thing instead of the one... Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Hey, what's up, Tenno? Welcome in, buddy. Oh, vacation's been treating you well. Usually use one for burnt cream. Are you that into cooking, Beefy? Are you fucking frying your cream like it's a potato? Why is it so why is this concept so difficult for you, Shelf? All right. They're not making this easy. Okay, yeah, I can. So, realistically now, I could drop it down a hole here. Creme brulee. Gotcha, yeah. That cream brule. Man, I love that cream brule. The French really know what the fuck they're doing with deserts. Alright, so... I mean, if we could get, like, a truck in here and just drop the safe onto that truck, that would be huge. But that's a pretty big if. This door doesn't open? Does it open for a blowtorch? Yes. Oh no! Why? Dude, doors in real life don't set off alarms if you hit them with a blowtorch. Immersion shattered. Real life doors are not blowtorch proof. Alright, man. I might not know a lot about blowtorches, but I've certainly opened a fucking door once or twice in my life. What if the alarm continues ringing? So, BV, once the alarm starts, you basically have like 60 seconds to complete all the objectives and make it to your escape vehicle. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going around and I'm looking at my targets and I'm trying to think, how am I going to pull this off? What bullshittery am I going to do to make this all happen in 60 seconds? Hey, listen to me, please. Hey, 5-8, welcome in. Thanks for being here in the chat. Not a great way to jump into a stream. Don't just say, hey, streamer, listen to me, please. I'm playing the game, buddy. I'm playing the game, pal. All right. Can we open the door from this side? Can we open the door from this side? You play Ring Road Traffic? No. Listen to me, please. Also, okay. So this is a planning and strategy game. It, like, actually is, just then with, like, funny physics breaking shit as well. Nah, but yeah. Hey, listen. Eat egg on stream or unsub. I like eggs. We were talking about eggs earlier. I fuck with a runny egg. Chat was talking about how runny eggs are ass. And by chat, I mean one chatter who I will not name. And me and several other virtuous chatters were like, runny eggs are good, F you, you know? And then we walked away and everybody clapped. Oh, let's go. The resub. Welcome back, buddy. I appreciate you. Okay, so here we go. We can take this fucking dumpy straight into that building, man. If you want to dump your way into a building, this is the way you're going to do it. You have blue oat now. Let's go. Swallow a hard-boiled egg for 3 whole bits. Sounds worth it to me. Just a quick 3-pointer here. And look at this, chat. So now, at the very least, I think I could complete this mission. Because I've gotten myself into a position where I could drop the safe onto the bed of this truck, right? I could drop the safe onto the bed of this truck. And then I could back it out of here, I could drive it over to my motherfucking boat, and I could win. Man, it's going to work. So let's toss a quick save there, because that's some solid progress. We have not triggered any alarms yet. Ideally, we would probably want to turn this fucker around, but like, whatever. That could be a problem for future Crunch. Known idiot. And so these doors are protected, right? If I blowtorch you, you're gonna tell the fuzz? No. All right. Dude, it's classy looking in here. Nice. You can't dig a wall chunk out with the alarm still attached, Casey. We tried. We tried. We were all over that. Ultra drawer, OMG, sound the alarm. Drive a fucking truck through a wall. Must have been the wind. Yeah, well, you can see the wires for the alarms. Also, wasn't there like an easy doors thing? You just like right-click the door. Was that might have been a different game that had that. Zero out of 10 game. If a gay man does something straight but insists he is gay, is she actually trans? Okay, let's check what's going on with this safe here. So yeah, see that wire? That's bad news for us. That's the truck right there, though. You're also a safe. Wait, you're also a primary target? Oh, no, this is the primary target. What's that safe, then? That's just another safe? Do you want me to drop that safe, drive this building, this truck into here, drop this safe onto it, and then somehow collect these things in fucking 60 seconds? That seems crazy. Is it 60 seconds? That feels undoable, man. Dinner time. Enjoy, Roadwolf. Talking runny yokes? Yeah, we're talking about a runny yoke. We could drop you quite easily. Did 100% of this game, it is possible. Is it 60 seconds, Cerberus? Am I right about that time? Can you collect things without triggering the alarm? Not if they have a wire attached to them. We could check, so there's that one. There's that one. There's the one in there we already saw. There's one over here. And there's the 2 safes which we need to physically move. It is 60 seconds, okay. Teardown is a game wreck, yep. This is the second time Teardown has been requested. I had a lot of fun last time, so I'm excited. Yep. Let's take a peek at this one in here, get a visual. Where is it? Oh, next building. Damn it, I really wish... I'm playing so much Hightail recently, I want the mantle so bad. I want the mantle so bad. Something to fight back the rice hate with. Hating rice is still crazy, King Shot. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well, bud, but that take is insane. Full stop. It's in here? We love you though, King Shot. I'm sorry you can't appreciate rice. I believe you would love it if you could like it. Can we get in this way? Yes. Rice here. Oh yeah, applesauce. You hate rice too, don't you? I've died and buried on this hill. I think applesauce's there with you. We're almost out of blowtorch juice. We also started a fire. Yeah, this one's also locked up, man. No opening the door. We'd have to blowtorch that. Those are valuable, though. We got a tile cutter. And you do want to find the monies. Nuke the building from orbit. Yeah, Cerberus, I believe you. It's possible. I'm commending you in advance because this feels like it would take... There's a lot of variables. This would take an insane amount of planning, man. We cannot move the boat. Can we move that thing? Blowtorch juice is a fantastic name for fuel. Yeah, why call it fuel? See, I'd overthink this game too much. Hey! Here we go, chat. This is part of what makes this game interesting, though, is you explore the maps and there's so much deliberate stuff. I'd cut power lines, if only. Ugh, I wanted to push you! So, this introduces a boat. Could we use a boat? Well, we did already punch a hole in the front of it. At the end of the day, before we actually pull this fucker off, we're probably going to be resetting the whole stage. There's stuff over there. It's got a window, yeah. So, we could pull the boat into the canal. And we could try to, like, grab both safes and deposit them on the boat somehow. Though I'm worried. I don't even know how we would do that. And I'm worried that depositing the safes would just punch holes in the boat. If we want to be real. This boat clearly is very punch-hole-inable. These things are good. Actually, yo, what about getting the safes in this thing? Because then we could dump it, right? We could hold the... Why is there a fire alert? Is it the smoke coming off my thing? Is that like hitting a smoke detector somewhere? You know what I mean? If we could have the safes in this, we could like come over here and we could dump them into the boat. Right? And then you drive that around there and you deposit your things. But obviously the big problem there is you have to get 2 safes into the thing. We've got a dolly. Never mind. Holy shit, we have Optimus Prime, bro. How could this be good for us? I feel like Optimus is essential to the solution. But it sounds rad regardless. Yeah, I do like that. While you can't quite cut the power lines, stuff like that, like what I just explained, like getting the safes in there and dumping them in the boat and carrying them over, that is the kind of shit you're doing in this game, and it's pretty awesome, genuinely. This game's very creative. It really exceeded my expectations with its structure. Dude, I'm not qualified to drive one of these IRL, let alone in this. How could we use this well? I feel like we mostly use this just to, like, punch holes and shit, right? Like it was built for? So that's our primary target. Our main goal is to get this safe. Says, if possible, also get the other safe and pick up all key cabinets. Just the one safe feels very doable. Just the one safe feels very doable. One thing to remember, the plank you got at the end of last Teardown stream, you can attach the thing with the plank. Okay, yeah, Cerberus, that's helpful. That's why at the beginning I was trying to remember how the planks worked, because they seemed important. A truck bridge between houses. So, like, are you saying that I'll be able to, like... I guess I should just tinker with it, right? Rather than ask you to figure it out, let's just try to use the planks a little bit. We can reset the level. So the plank is now on there. Whoops. And those are, like, attached, right? It doesn't need physics. Hello there. Modi's back. He's been requested by the roommate, so Leah said she'll show him one more time. He looks so majestic. Look at his shiny fur. Modi. Handsome boy. No, he doesn't care at all. He's like the chillest cat I've ever met in my life. Like, yeah, he just doesn't care. Yeah, he just like rag dolls. Very chill little kitty. All right. Get back to it. Chat, it's Friday. I asked Leah to get us some beers. I did. I try not to drink too often, but I'm feeling it. It's Friday, man. It's the freaking weekend. Okay, so we're trying to figure out how to better use the planks. You can attach stuff, but what about like carrying something? Like, okay, I can carry you right now. If I put a plank on you, it just stays like that. Can I carry it still? I can't. Oh, now it doesn't stay. The plank gets fucky. Shotgun 50 beers and raided outpost on Hightail. How does that affect weight? Okay, we need to just test with a safe. It's gonna, obviously, it's gonna end the run or whatever, but... okay. Get you fucking yeet. It wasn't, that one was as good that time, back in the window. Fuck you. We got one good hit. Huge. Sometimes it's just Friday, yeah. Alright, now. Quick save me. Can I just... You're heavy. Well, I can move you, but laboriously. Now... How does this work? Can I, like, pull the safe via this? What about... We can make this pretty long. Oh, no! Is adding cheese from a cow's milk to the top of a beef patty adding insult to injury? I think it's putting respect on the animal's death, right? If I got killed by a hunter, I would genuinely be honored if they used all the parts of me. You know what I mean? Hi, Gizmo. Alright, I've only got 5 of these left. Can we make it to the truck in 5? Shit! You guys smelling what I'm stepping in, though? Did I do... What the hell's that plank? Rise for bash your head against the boss for 3 hours, of course. Hey, if that's what's fun. If that's what's fun and what you want to do, then hell yeah. No, you're not seeing what I'm after here? Okay, swing back over this way. As Rise Against said, swing life away. Okay. Now that's attached, right? Yep. That's attached. Chad, are you smelling what I'm stepping in yet? Need I say more? No! Fuck. It fell apart so fast. Kind of what I expected. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, at this point, restart the mission. We've done a lot of damage. It's funny. Well, the game sort of implies you're just running around smashing shit. Like you're seeing, there's a lot of planning here. I need to think hard about how we're gonna pull this off, man. I need to think long and hard. Climb this tree like I'm a squirrel. Not a lot of good ways in here. Why did I see a door on the other side, but no door here now? Lee. Yeah, the only reasonable way in here right now is going through the wall. Or, you know, taking a thing to it. Sending squirrel power. Thank you, Dr. Squirrels. I appreciate you. Your assistance is essential. Okay, well, we do understand the planks better. Like, making a way across here, very reasonable. Patching things with planks can be good. Yeah, even just here. Oh, we have a shotgun, too. Shotgun can break through brick, can't it? Well, just having that, let me climb. What if I pull you out to be at an angle? Yes, huge. Yep, shotgun goes straight through walls. We have, holy shit. I have a fuckload of shotgun bullets. Okay, I was like, I swear I remember I was able to get through brick. That makes a huge difference, man. Look how much easier it is to go through doors when you just shoot them with a shotgun. Hello? So, like if I just like shot out the floor under this motherfucker, it would just start this shit, right? Yes. Hey, what's up, Fat Horo? Welcome in. Have a nice stream. Thank you. I appreciate you. Is ammo preserved between missions? I think it's totally separate between missions. Destruction tech is very nice in this, yeah. Well, obviously that's bad. It is 60 seconds. Quick load me. Curious. What happens? If we attach you two. Nope, nope. It just drops it. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. And so you are our primary target, right? Let's check back in. It is. So realistically, if I'm going to take that fat-ass dumpy to come and collect something, it should be that safe. Where the hell was the dump? Is it in here? No. Would have been so cool if it worked, I know. It does seem like they're basically like, you can't cheese that. Because part of the idea is 100% supposed to be you have to navigate between all of these points to get the 100% completion. Because, like, you can see there's a pretty reasonable path here. Just, it's like an arc across the map. But just how to do it fast. I don't know, man. I also forgot where the dumpy is. There it is. Smart idea, get fucked anyways, yeah. Can we, do Do anything with the bed? We can. So you could dump the safes just with this guy. Yeah, realistically, safe's right in there, right? You seen the 1.4.5 update stuff? I have. Yeah, I've looked into it a bit. I think we'll probably pop in sometime soon to check it out. We're not going to do it immediately. Because I would say to the mods the other day, it doesn't seem like it's like, you know, do a whole nother playthrough amount of added stuff, really. It's a lot of cool little things, but, you know. Quick save before I do this. We should be abusing quick save in this game. This is a good setup for just getting you. I feel like, I'm going to be real with you guys. I feel like I cannot get all of them. I don't know if I have it in me to get all of them. But we could maybe contrive a way to get, like, both safes and a key box or something, you know? That feels more like our pay grade. I think we actually just put a lot of upgrades into ammo, which was a smart thing past Crunch did for fucking once. Yeah, it's mostly secondary stuff, and it all seems very cool, but, you know, if I jumped on and played it for 3 hours on the schedule, would I really be seeing a lot of that stuff, you know, in full? Actually, I guess the way you would probably want to do this would be to hit everything else first, move as quickly as possible between these spots, and then safe, safe. You can finish the mission with just the green target. Yeah, no, I know I could do that. Maybe I should. I don't know, it just seems fun to try to... That would still be a lot, though, if we're like, bang, we run all the way across here. Let's say we set up planks or whatever. We just blow holes straight through this wall. Set up planks, run across, grab this guy. Once again, just blowing holes straight through wall, grab this guy. And then, maybe we punch holes through this building with this guy. We use this guy to break the buildings, and then this guy to actually do the deed. And run, grab all this shit. And then, we would ideally probably jump out here and get in our truck. Drive through, drop, drive through, drop. And then at that point, it feels like the best thing to do is just drive the dumpy straight over here and dump them. They've saved dumpy boat. 50 gift subs, celebrate. Last path? Oh, interesting. Okay. So hold on. Let's set up like an ideal run, you know? Let's see what we could do if we really tried. Grab you like that. I'm kind of like figuring out how the planks work here too. If I raise you, will you stay? No. Shit. I don't know why I thought trying it again might work. Okay, you can just see the mouse change when you're on it. Get it long. No, why are you like this? Already having trouble keeping your wood up? It happens early, buddy. It happens early, kiddos. Eat an apple a day to keep the cock doctor away. How did we make this? How did we make this so bad? The coctor. Hey, that's something. That's something. And confirm. Alright, and now we need a little more room here, so hopefully these guys don't mind if I shoot a hole in their wall with my gun. Alright, stretch this guy out. There we go, man. That's alright. Right? That's not too bad at all. You're in my way. It's good enough, yeah. This game kind of thrives on good enough, I think. Okay. Oh, this is a secondary room here. I see. So, here's our thing. We grab you. We run this way. We run straight across. Next target is here. We opened up that hole. That's suboptimal, though, and we have 6-7 bullets. Shit. What's on the other side, man? Never mind, I don't care. Cooking? Cerberus, let's go. I'm thinking. Then we grab this. And then where's the next one? The next one is upstairs here, man. So we use these stairs that are already built. We use these stairs that are already built. Whoops. I really like how many problems I can solve with my shotgun, man. Okay. Now we build a bridge to Terabithia. That's too far. Cancel, cancel, escape. Nice. Too much Terabithia. Break down where it's hanging. Lay it down flat. Okay, perfect. Shit. We fell. We wanted to stay upstairs. It's right there, actually. Boomstick legit solving all problems. My cock can't eat apples. Living in Texas, I'm pretty sure I've heard someone say that before. Yeah, I'm feeling oddly American right now, chat. So, then we grab this one. Now, where are we going next? After this, we're coming out here. So let's quick save before we start doing some more destruction. I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. We did what we did. We just got to be ready for it. You can't sprint, by the way. Dude, this is going to be fucking tight. Oh, you got to not jump that. Anyway, so we land there. Then it's easy. We go out the wall or we jump down here. We can get this. We're not going to be getting this truck, though. I think this truck we should try to use to punch a hole through both of these buildings. Punching a hole through both of these buildings with this truck makes a lot of sense to me. Because it takes a lot to actually structurally take these buildings down. The only complication here is that driving the truck, I will be bad at. Hold on. Let's get Dumpy Senor out of here. To be safe and sound for later. Don't hit that guy. You're good. And now we're going to jump back in Longus Junior. And now I gotta pretend that I know how to drive a truck this size. We should have turned out the other way, though. This is fine. Although, look, man, it's made of fucking tissue paper again. Oh, geez, no, I don't know how to operate a vehicle. This man, I don't have the fucking Lori Longus Jr. I don't have the, you know, license for this, man. How the fuck? Turn the bed the other way. No! Okay, good. Careful. Power lines, who needs them? Nope! It's just a trailer? I thought trailers what they show before movies, brother. I'm out of my scope here. Okay. The destruction has begun, but it's not necessarily going as clean as I once hoped. Next job, get a CDL. Is that the license you need to drive a truck like this? Or sorry, to drive a rig like this? Never had to turn two things at once? Absolutely not. How the fuck do you do this, chat? We really should have been facing the other way. Careful! Alright, straighten me out. Motherfuck! I'm learning so much respect for trucks right now, chat. Not that way. Huge. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I want to smack. That's how I want to smack. That's how I want to Roni, and it's absolutely how I want to cheese. Put me back into the building. No! Oh, God. It doesn't... Optimus doesn't have the fucking gas in the tank, bro. My asshole is falling. Look at it. It's in shreds. The Class A CDL. Definitely, I'm not good enough for driving for that. I am okay at driving at best. I'm not a big car guy, chat. I don't know, like, what's going on with it. Like, when people, like, you know, if, like, a car is, like, kind of, like, fucking up and, like, you know, people with testosterone feel obligated to, like, go around to the front and, like, look at it. I'll, like, do that sometimes, but I, like, don't know. I'm like, oh, yeah, what's going on here? And they're like, oh, the beeble boop's all fucked up. And I'm like, ah, oh, brother, sucks, and don't let the mechanic run you up on it, huh? And they're like, ah, you know? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm looking at, man. It's pipes and shit. I take that shit to the garage and I let them charge me whatever. And pants to get you by, yeah. No testosterone here, just autism. Hey, you know, that's one way to go as well. Take me out of here. My best friend criticizing you. She's a truck driver that does Montreal, California trips 3 times per month. Damn. Well, it seems like this truck just isn't gonna get done what I hoped it might get done. I'm almost starting to think that the shotgun is the answer. So hold on, quick load me. The engine, that's the problem. Dump Optimus in a river and try Dozer. We're gonna leave Optimus there for a minute. And I think what we do is, I actually remember there were some handy-dandy propane tanks right up in here, weren't there? This door was, like, heat-proof. So instead, let's blow a hole in the wall right next to it. Okay. So what do you think? This makes me want to request Euro Truck Simulator 2 for you. That would be funny. That would be funny. Are you kidding me? It's because of the fucking bales, man. The Christian bales of hay. Alright. Propane me like a tank. Man, sometimes I hate me. Okay. Stop! Stop! Watch out for freezing vapor, yeah? Okay, the wall is clear, man. Yeah, I just feel like my shotgun's so good. I just love my cute little shotgun so much. That was so much work for that hole. I could have gotten that with 2 shotgun blasts. But I only have 48 left, so we kind of need to conserve. Ow. Okay. We collectively say Gex, Gex. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of space to clear with just a shotgun. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a lot of space to clear with just a shotgun. But, think about it. We get the truck in here, then we drive it straight through, and the next one's right there. This is starting to look really doable, man. There is health. There is health. I think you can die if you take too much damage. Probably just takes you back to your last save. Oh, dear. Okay, now let's start thinking about actually getting the, you know, getting the dumpy in here. How many shots we got left in the shotgun? 32, actually. We're looking okay, man. We can widen the dumper hole. Then let's get some more of the detritus out of the way, so that we can dump cleanly. Do you think anyone bidets before they poop and then once again after they poop? so that they can dump cleanly. I don't have a bidet. I would love to have one, though. I'm sure my beehole would appreciate it as well. Bidet while pooping. I like to do everything against resistance. I'm training my colon. Okay. Probably get this furniture out of the way. Can I pick you up, or is it going to be the shotgun? I can pick you up. Okay. I'm honestly being more gentle than your average mover, let's be real. Okay, can I pick you up? No, you're an installation. So let's think. Ideally, I probably want to bring the truck around and try and, like, get it so it's facing straight this way. We drop the safe, we drive it out right into here, we collect the second safe, and then we should open up this wall as well. You know what we should do instead of the shotgun? We have other trucks to do this, man. Come here, baby. My cinnamon ring the way it was intended, a chocolate-covered starfish. So you're saying that you genuinely, given the opportunity, you would prefer to have a filthy asshole. I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're getting at. You wiper let it crust. Flashback from a fast turd scares me. Adds flavor that way. Cheese and rice, man. Dude, this fucker's great. Neither I peel it off like paint chips. Holy. I know you're just trying to shock me, but come on, brother. What good is a loaf of bread without a good crust? We're not talking about fucking loaf of bread. We're talking about buttholes, Beefy. Stay lucid in the conversation. Tasty leaded paint chips. It's an analogy. Now you're just finding sneaky ways to say anal. You think I don't see you? I see right through you. I am you, Beefy. Anyways. Okay, we put a bunch of holes in the wall here, which is pretty good. Let's see how it is if we're taking the dumpy through. And quick save me now before we, Yeah, this is not bad, man. This is the conversation you want to be lucid in. Caught on so quickly? Yeah, you know, one anal maxer to another. This thing's in the way. A lot of stuff's in the way here, actually. Maybe I need the other guy back. Where'd the Tonka truck go? He was my friend. The analyst, yes, the analyst. The sister show to the mentalist that never took off as much. Wrong with my Cocoa Pucker? You know what's wrong with it. It's a breeding ground for bacteria and filth and sickness. Have some respect for your fellow man by cleaning yourself and participating in society respectfully. Also, we gotta get Dumpy out of the way here. I guess it's not technically true. You don't really have to respect society or anything. Fuck society, but like... You know, I don't know. If it were me, I'd clean my asshole. That's all I'm gonna say. I only participate disrespectfully. Yeah, I don't know. I backtracked on the society bit. Fuck society, stop wiping. This is how we take them down, chat. This is how we're gonna take down Big Broccoli. Stop wiping. It's what they want you to do. Alright, we're making a bit of a mess. Hold on, things could be worse. Good thing that door's still intact, chat, or we would have set off the alarm, by the way. Big Wiping wants you to suffer. Chat sussed me out. I'm a Charmin lobbyist. Toilet paper shortage. People were fighting. Yeah, TP's a commodity. We argue about who goes in and buys the TP in my house because nobody does it but fucking me and Nemo and Leah and Amanda. And, like, we live with, like, 40 other people. Alright, sometimes you gotta get in there and just do it yourself with a shotgun, man. This rubble out of here. No shortage, there was just excessive hoarding. Yeah, I remember. I was there. Believe it or not, Chad, I lived through COVID. You wipe with a shotgun? Casey, I'm American. Alright, take this out of here. But you died being old and all that, yeah. Okay, I feel like we cleared enough of the large rubble away that the dumpy should be able to get through no problem. Demand just skyrocketed for literally no logical reason. Yeah, because people freak the fuck out. So now we just want to position our truck right. This is so much setup, chat. I'm going to cry when it doesn't work. Because you got to admit, I'm putting my best foot forward here. I like the way they do the visuals. They clearly know that you are going to be doing exactly this. You know? They're like outlining the safe. They're like, all right, yeah, we know you're going to fucking be dropping this fucker onto the safe. I've realized that humans are 100% responsible for all of humanity's problems. Yeah, we did this to us. I get irrationally angry at gamers at large, regularly, which, you know, obviously is stupid as fuck. For microtransactions, man. We did that. Including me. I bought, like, Volibear skins on fucking League of Legends. I was there. I'm part of the problem. You know? I paid to get bonus things in Egg Ink on my phone. You know? Okay. I say we give it a run and we see what happens, chat. I say we give it a run and we see what happens, which is certainly failure, right? But we've actually gotten to the point where we can try. We can try to execute our plan here. I need a hit. Hold on. All right, Mira. Could you throw up a prediction? I want a prediction. What the fuck? This isn't Terraria? What's up, Yak? Welcome in. This is Teardown. This game's fun as shit, dude. Genuinely. This is a chat request. It's a great time. Do a prediction. I think we could do a prediction for, do I get one safe into the bed of the dumpy? On this first attempt. If I get one safe onto the bed of the dumpy within 60 seconds, I think I did pretty good. Genuinely. I'd rather butt chug battery acid than play League. Other than the Hightail Cosmetics, the only microtransaction I've ever bought ended up going to various charities, including cancer. Well, hey, good for you, Licorice. You're better than many of us. What defines the win? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mira. The win is actually getting out. I'm saying I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way on this first attempt we're getting out. I think something will go wrong and we are going to need to adjust our plan. A Valorant skin slut and I have heavy regrets? Yeah. No, I get it. I've definitely outgrown that now, though. Like, I remember buying League of Legends skins, not even that often, but a bit, when they were like 10 bucks. But when, like, Diablo 4 launched, which was now, what, like 2 years ago? That game launched with $25 skins. $25 skins. That was where I was like, no, man, I'm done. I don't give a fuck how cool it looks. I will never spend that on a costume in a video game. Just cannot be me. Let's say that I'm better, but as sometimes there's good reason to feed into things. Like, you know, if the cash will go to good place. Sure, yeah, there are times that it's okay. Well, that $500 skin, yeah. Will a state mandated pull the boot Valorant up? I've never played it. So, somehow having a $500 skin is not as ridiculous to me as having your base for like a good full skin set be $25. A shit for Monha, no shame. Yeah, there's trade-offs and shit. There's trade-offs and shit, you know? League now is $500 skin. So much doubt, chat. But yeah, sometimes I don't mind. There are certain things like, if I like a phone game, I'm so fast to do the thing that's like, give me $3 and have no ads. Love that shit. I would so much rather pay a few bucks to get to play the game with no ads than deal with $3.99 shit to try to give this like exchange of value between us, you know? All right. It's time, chat. The good apps, their money always. Yeah, exactly, right? Give me a good app, I'll throw a $5 your way, 100%. Pay good streamers for no ads, I appreciate it. I do too. I try to sub up to my buddy streamers, even though I know that that's basically, they sub up to me and then we're just giving Jeff Bezos money, but you know. Yeah, Yak's a paid chatter. All right, here we go, everybody. Grab it. I've already fucked up, we're okay. All right, across the bridge to Terabithia. Grab it. Don't forget the jump. Across. Hit the plate. No! No! Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We lost easily 100 seconds there, though. Easily lost 100 seconds. Now we're in here. Come on. Come on, don't do this. Don't do me like this. Please. We did it. We did it. We got it in there. Dude. All right, pay the believers. Pay the believers. Obviously we lost. Obviously we lost. They came and got us. We had to do got scammed. Dude, that was, did you see the panic there? That feels really tight to actually get all the way through, but it kind of feels doable. Thought it was get it and out. No, it was just, do we get it into the bed of the truck? Just, do we get it into the bed of the truck? I'm sorry, believers got paid there. That was how I phrased it. I phrased it clearly. Gargle them. The spray to not get lost. That's a good call. Huge payday. I'm sorry, chat. It's only some thousands. You'll be all right. Officially homeless. Run it back. This time. Maybe we leave one safe and we just get out with safe number one. Although it was pretty fast to get the second safe in there. Maybe, Mira, do you want to run it back and say, do we get out with everything? Because I'm going to keep trying to get everything for a minute. Do we try to get out with everything in the next 3 attempts? In the next 3 attempts. Am I supposed to sleep? Get your gambling problem under control, man. Thank you, dear. We get like speed from jumping or something? Should I bunny hop? Huge. This actually was not smart. This little path here was not good. Come on, get in the fucking thing. No! No! Oh! Oh! Come on! No way we're making it all the way. But with some improvements, like we killed some time there. Robot Shinji. Oh, man. Do your brothers pop, blow, and crinkle hit? Crinkle hit. All right, that's try one. Might I make a recommendation? Sure. Sure. I do think it looks like we could maybe open some more holes in one of these walls. We have 19 shots left. My alt account is Puff Crunch. Or no, sorry, Punchcruff. Where are we hitting shit? So I tried to turn out right here, and we were hitting shit. That was fun. But it's sucking so I can get these points back. Out of 3 attempts to do this is going to be kind of tough. We got 2 attempts left. Maybe pre-cook the safes. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Make it so like we only need 1 shot. Like that's already a little pre-cooked, right? No! Close. Hey, we'll catch you later. I gotta take it easy, buddy. Yak with the gamble all, holy. Good. You need like 1 good shot. That was too good of a shot. We should quick save after the first one. Let's also clear some of this shit out. This is the worst part. I hope they give me a tool for, like, better dealing with this. Because this is a problem for me. I want this debris out of here. Oh, whoops. Good enough. Like a sweeping brush. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Hey, what's up, Mango? Welcome in. Quick save me. All right, now, take me back over to the start. I would love a sprint. I would kill for a sprint, chat, but it is what it is. We got no sprint. We got no sprint. Mango, you ever seen Teardown before? We got to try to get out of this place with all these items in 60 seconds. So I've set up a path here. I've contrived a genius path. Let's give ourselves some fucking feeties room here. Or no, I need my shots. Wait, no, quick load. I'm almost out of bullets. I need some bullets. We only have 4 bullets to do this right now. Don't spend any more. Because this now has taken roughly 48 hours to set up. And we can make it through these holes. Alright. 2 more attempts. Number 1. Stay speedy. This is all optimal. Straight through here. Snag you. We use the height to go up and over. Get a little hold up there, but nothing too crazy. Up and over this way does feel faster in the long run. Although you're in the way. Can I just like yank you down? No, no! That's it. That counts as an attempt, unfortunately, but that's it. That's a fail. That's a fail. Fuck. We didn't position the truck very well, chat. I think repositioning the truck is essential for our next attempt. Genuinely, I think our dumpy is not positioned well. I think we have to redump. Because, we can't be just, like, having to drag the safe in. The safe has got to want to come, you know? It's a psychological thing for the safe. Move that dumpy for the viewers. Get in the bathtub, streamer. Tried to dump but missed the bowl. A tale as old as time. You just do not want to line up in this way that I need you to. Please. Oh, that's so good, dude. That's sexy, chat. Yes. Okay, that is under there. No way that's going anywhere but into the dump crack. All right, quick save me. Born to dump, forced to miss. You bank shot off the ceiling. Doctor, I need to stop my child from shitting on my ceiling. I've tried everything. Okay. Whew. Quick save me. Here we go. This is the one, everybody. Got to dip for like 20 minutes. No worries at all, Mira. I'll handle the predictions for here. Hit launch. Okay, grab it. That was clean. All right, up and over. Stay fast. No! No! That's like 18 seconds lost. It's like 48 times a million. It's over. It's over, man. It makes me want to cry. No! Too much momentum. Back up. I'm out of bullets! Still, this is like still kind of our best somehow. Like, we broke free with the safe still. And we wasted seconds there. We wasted seconds there. This is fucking doable. This is a lot. This is doable, man. Awful lot of shit talk today. Yet to hear it followed up with on my and tits. That's true. That was kind of close. That was kind of close, yeah. I'm feeling pumped up by it, man. I think we can do this. And you know what? This is so satisfying. A little sweeping to clear the path. If only we had sweeping. And I have so few bullets. I have so few bullets. We were a little too haphazard with our shotgun. But it would be a lot to set this all up again. Though, to be fair, we've learned a lot more about how to set it up. Interesting game. It is. It's genuinely, I think this game is fucking rad as hell. Like, that's so fun. This whole setup phase, like, it took us, we've been recording for like an hour, 15 minutes. We had to walk around the whole map. We had to look at all kinds of stuff. We had to think about it. We now set everything up. We're now actually getting to take attempts. It's got like, you know, phases to the way you play through a mission. It's really fun. Thinks I could have to aim better than just hit blasting. That's probably a good idea. Like a big puzzle. Yeah, it's a big puzzle with definitely, like, there's a lot of games that are like, you could solve this in so many ways, where it's like, it's actually like you can solve it in like 4 ways. I feel like this is like, genuinely, you can solve this in a lot of ways. The way they set up this, simulation, you know? But I do think in general, our route is good. Could it be better? Sure. I think what I would like to do, if possible, is break down this wall a little bit here. What happened to the Tonka truck? We haven't used this guy. We could use this guy for that and get it out of the way a little bit. Just shorten it a little bit by backing up into that building. Kind of take the corner out of the equation. You have an excavator? I did. That's what I mean by the Tonka truck. I just don't know where it went. Alright, and then just get this fucker out of there. Yep. Perfect. Now... still a pole there, but this should make it a little easier to just pull out, you know? just a little off the top, yeah. It is, the way the destruction all works in this is so satisfying, because it's buttery, you know what I mean? It runs really well. Alright. Probably shutting down the power grid? No, I wish. Okay. You're set up in a good position. You're close to go. Drive the truck through, and then realistically, we want to shoot like right there. Alright. Corner's fighting for dear life. I like how they set up all this stuff, but just shotgunning a straight hole through does seem like it's going to be a really good method for probably, like, the whole game. You know, like, I use the planks for only one thing here. Okay. Quick save me. Let me actually... Sorry, I failed, so we gotta pay the doubters. And now let's do it again. Another 3 attempts. I think we've got it in 3 attempts. I think we should see some believer representation here. I'm gonna take a second for me. Hi, Gizmo. Also, on the note of shit talk, I was editing the short. Anyone who was here during Noida the other day when I was talking about whether or not I would eat ice cream flavored shit or shit flavored ice cream, and I said ice cream flavored shit. I'm editing the short around that, and I'm getting ready to post it, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do it for the sake of comedy, but it makes me look real bad, man. I was not a wise man in that particular conversation. I think it will maybe lower people's overall, definitely ice cream flavored shit. Yo, let's go, Rather Ancient, let's go. I was arguing like, yes, it would be bad, but you won't die. I'd eat shit flavored shit. Shit, how much shit before a sandwich? How much shit before a sandwich becomes a shit sandwich? Like, if you're saying if there's a little shit on a sandwich. You're saying if there's a little bit of a shit on a sandwich, how much does it have to become a shit sandwich? Like, what's the shit ratio? You have to pick just one, yeah. I was saying ice cream flavored shit, because, like, whatever. You might get a little sick, you'd probably be okay. 1%, 2%, half, just a little shit is okay? Where do you draw the line? That's a good question. I would think... be a shit sandwich... the percentage of shit has to be if I can visibly see any amount of actual shit on my sandwich, it's a shit sandwich. And that includes, like, if I open it up and look at it. Like, if there's, like, somebody wiped their butt and there's, like, 0.001% shit on it, then no. When the shit becomes the dominant flavor. Okay, let's give this a go, by the way. We're about to pay the believers. We only got 4 bullets, though, man. We gotta make them count. We gotta make them freaking count. This is what Hawkeye felt like when he fired 1,600 arrows in Avengers Endgame. Okay, here we go. Yep, it's fine. That's fine. Long as we can snag it, man. Long as we can snag it. We want to shoot, like, right there. And then, like, right there. Please! Yes! Please stay in there. Huge. No! No! Is shit an ingredient or a condiment on a sandwich? It entirely depends on how you're using it, for sure. I mean, and I think, honestly, if we really want to get semantic about it, Casey, a condiment is an ingredient. If you have a club sandwich with mayo on it, mayo is an ingredient in that sandwich, while also being a condiment. But to the spirit to the spirit of your question, I think if you spread a little bit of shit on the bread and then put it on an otherwise normal sandwich, it's a condiment. If you had like full logs of human shit and you put them between two slices of bread, then it's like a main ingredient. Okay, so hold on. We need to think about what went wrong there, man. We need to think about what went wrong there, and we need to think about how we make it go right. Because that was attempt number 1 of 3. So peeling out of here was bad. Peeling out of here was very bad. How are we gonna make that better, man? We just gotta turn sharper. We gotta start turning into here. We pull out of here, we gotta start turning and come in at an angle so we're like faced this way with our dumpy right here, drop it in, and then you finish the turn. You come this way. This dude, we have to go all this way in like 10 seconds. It's gonna be really tight. Let's try it again and then think of how we can iterate. Put a ring a foot long instead of a foot long. Dr. Squirrels. The liquid stuff is a dressing. Jesus fuck, Chad. Okay, pull it. Step number 2. You think safe shots need some rehearsal? That's actually a pretty good idea, isn't it? Because there's a strategy game, but there's an action component. Did I get it? I did. Start turning now. No, not like this. The rubble, man, the rubble. And now it's not going to land in there. And we're out of bullets. Pull it. All right. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I kind of think we need to restart the whole thing. All this so chat can have a shit-eating grin on our face. Licorice, you are deep in the shit mines right now. I need you to come up for air. Chat, I think we got to restart the mission before the next attempt. I know that means redestroying a lot of stuff. But I'm like kind of invested, right? Are you guys invested? I feel like I'm kind of invested. Are you telling Licorice to maybe cut that shit out? Ah! Blank on a hole where we jump. Yeah. I don't know, man. I kind of think... Let's try one more time for the prediction so we can close it out. And then we've been live for a while. Let's take our 10-minute break and then we'll come back and we'll restart the mission if we don't get it on this one. Because I'm sorry, Cerberus, if you want to see like more episodes, I apologize if I'm honing in so much. Or if you want to see more missions, I'm sorry I'm honing in on this one so much. But genuinely, I'm having a fucking blast doing this. So I want to restart it. I want to set it up better. I want to have more bullets. And I think we can own this shit. I think we can own this shit. So, let's go one more time with the current setup. We were sitting BRB in 10 minutes and chat took full advantage, yeah. Okay, here we go. A little yump there is good, I think. Yump through the hole. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Going down here actually might be faster, by the way, just in general. You gotta be shitting on my tits. I feel like I'm drowning, chat. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning in the shit mines, chat. Okay. I'm leaving the one safe. Let's see if we can make it there with this safe in 15 seconds. We haven't even tried to make it to the actual end yet. Let's see what happens. Like, look how far we have to go, dude. 2, 1. We're gonna need to fucking make some efficiencies for that, man. We're gonna need to make some fucking efficiencies for that. Whatever you want. When I get the points, I gotta request more. Hell yeah, Cerberus. You need at least 20 seconds. Yeah, that is tight. I feel like I'm browning. No! Two businessmen go on a walk. They find some dog shit on the ground, and the first guy tells the other guy I'll give him $100 if he ate it. So he eats it and he gets the money. Later, they find another piece of shit, and the second guy tells the first guy if he eats it, he'll give him $100. So he eats and gets his $100 back. In the end, they both ate shit for nothing. Wise, Beefy. I think we should all take 10 minutes to think about what Beefy has said. Thanks for being here, everybody. We're going to leave this all in one Teardown episode here. This is a ton of fun. Next time when we come back, we're going to restart the mission. It's 8:48 right now. I'll be back at about 8:58, 8:59. Stick around if y'all are enjoying the stream. We'll be right back. All right. We're back. Crunch's blinds are so fucked in this clip. You know, Yak, funny enough, man, my first ever sub goal was at 10 subs. I promised I would replace my blinds and get curtains. Because, like, one of the number one things people would talk about is how fucked up my blinds were. And I didn't have, like, a lot of chatters at the start, obviously, when I was just starting to started streaming. But, like, I had, like, some IRL friends who would pop in and stuff. And, like, occasionally I was starting to build up some people. It was, like, one of the only recurring things was, like, hey, man, your blinds are fucked. Yeah, I should have left them for chat engagement. Yeah. So when we first hit 10 subs, I went out and I got curtains and curtain rods, and then I had Blender put them up for me because I didn't know how. He like stood up on stuff and was like screwing them in, and I was standing there holding the screws for him like a child. You could have made up increasingly wild stories to why they haven't been fixed. That's true. That's good content, Brain Applesaucy. Oh, Gizmo. Yo, look how fucking cute Gizmo is. Yo, I know we have some cat haters in the chat. I mean, Yak. I combined chat and Yak. Whoops, wrong one. Jack, she's a perfect little angel, dude. You cat. Angel. Incapable of doing wrong. Really got to just get a cat cam at some point, man. When we do this move, I'm going to do. A lot of things are going to be coming up after the move, since that's such a big deal. I got 10 interrupted minutes of cat cuddles over the break. Almost put my little white bastard to sleep. Oh, no. They relish in the wrong. They relish in, you know, having their own identity. I was about to descend into dog hating, but that was reactionary. I like dogs, too. And the only time I dump on dogs is because I'm getting defensive over cats, and I go on the offensive. You know? But dogs are also really nice, man. Emo deciding if you had done enough scritches to be spared. Yeah, she's finding me right now. Gizmo's also genuinely, like, she's been one of those cats that slowly over time has been, you know, just coming out of her shell and warming up, but it's genuinely been, like, has taken years, you know? She's about to turn 4, and she's, like, going out into the house and going into other people's rooms and upstairs and stuff way more than she was, you know, a year ago. And a year ago, she was doing it a lot more than she had a year before then. So it's all moving in the right direction. She's just a skittish little kitty. We do think, though, that she actually just understands what pets are and therefore what her value is and what she brings to the house. So she knows that scarcity raises her value. And she's right. When she walks into the room, people go like, oh, Gizmo's here. You know? Unlike Oatmeal, where it's like, ew. So I think Gizmo is actually maybe the smartest pet that I've ever had. Like large animals, size queen, if you will. Do you want like a big dog? I will say I have an urge to get like the largest cat I can. I don't know why. I'm sure other people share that urge. But when people are like, yeah, Maine Coons are huge, or like serval cats are huge, I'm like, ooh, that is sick. You know? I don't know why, but it's like, dude, it's sick. Yeah, Maine Coon is the goal. Dude, they're awesome. Maine Coon. You have a Maine Coon, he is indeed sick. They're great. I had a cat that, I don't know, she looked very much like a Maine Coon. I adopted her when she was 12. I have no idea if she had the paperwork. Yeah, Twitch for good reason does not like that second word, but in this exact concept, in this exact context, it is acceptable. You had German Shepherd your whole life? Nice. Love all the pets. Give me any of them. I've had a lot of different kinds. Hell yeah. Licorice, you don't like dogs, but that's because I got the autism brand that makes me really sensitive to loud, sudden noises. That's fair. Yeah, I really like dogs. Don't get me wrong. I like dogs. I do, if push came to shove, I prefer cats. And I do think that that's one of those, the reason this is a good discussion topic is because most people do fall on one side of that binary, right? It's exactly like chocolatey and fruity candy. Most people like both. Most people like both cats and dogs, at least okay enough. Most people are all right with both chocolatey and fruity candy. But pretty much everybody, push comes to shove, could tell you which one cleanly they prefer. You know? I clearly prefer chocolate, and I clearly prefer cats. It is a slur, Beefy. Yep. There are no police cats. You forget that term. Oh, that's interesting. Cats and chocolate heart agree. Let's go. If I had a real choice, I think we all know what I would get. If not some kind of reptile, if not a swarm of insects, maybe just a tarantula. Also a cultural thing, yeah. Either way, probably best to avoid that term. We should get back to Teardown anyways. I had snakes and I like them more than cats. What are you talking about, dude? You don't do anything with a snake. I'm not against keeping snakes and reptiles or all that stuff, but I do think that a pet that you can directly interact with kind of hits a different tier. Maybe I'm making too big of a distinction there. Because again, I think it's rad to have like a turtle or fish or lizards or whatever. Snakes have great personality, do they? I'm not, a genuine question. I said that as if I was like flummoxed, but like. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, like cats and dogs, the way you can kind of like genuinely hang out with them around you raises the tier of pet for them compared to any like cage pet. Not as expressive, I guess. The cats versus dogs. Dogs are like kids. Cats are like roommates. Both of them are annoying fucking bastards. But we love them nonetheless. I totally agree with that. Dogs are like kids. Cats are like roommates. 100%. And them like these little idiots that keep rat. Yeah, no, they're cool. Once again, they're cool. Most snakes don't give a shit about you but tolerate the food. Yeah, like I feel like both cats and dogs, you can like live among them and you do establish a relationship with them. Undoubtedly. You know what I mean? Like I've had that argument with people a bunch. Let's get back. We need to restart this mission anyways. We can just keep yapping about this. I'll leave all these yaps in the video. Like, I feel like that's one of those things, like, I know as pet owners, sometimes we get extreme about how much we, like, love our little precious babies and all that. But I feel like sometimes you come across people who are genuinely, like, your pet, your dog or your cat, like, does not know you and doesn't care about you. And it's like, that is not true. That is not true. You're like, you know what I mean? Your pet, they know who you are and they love you and they know that you bring them the food and all that shit, you know? Get me over here. That's not like crazy talk. There's a relationship that you develop, you know? I guess it's not always necessarily good, but you develop a relationship. We have to do this. I gotta save my shotgun shots. We were very haphazard with them last time, though. Yep. Snakes don't have the brain power to establish relationships. Is that true? I believe it. Okay. Should we be making a faster way across? No, it's not very feasible, is it? People say that it's never treated a dog properly to experience that unconditional love when you come home. 100%, dude. We get that even from the cats sometimes, you know? A much more emotionally unavailable animal. I've heard the line, the cat picks you and the dog picks you, which is entirely true. My cat isn't actually mine. It's my stepmother's, but he heavily prefers me because I take care of him. Yeah, no, that's true. A lot of the cats in the house like me a lot, and it's pretty positively because I work from home, so I'm just here the most, and I'm around them a lot. I'm one of the people who feeds them. We all kind of feed the cats, you know? But I'm just, like, around the most, and so the cats definitely all like me quite a bit. Whataburger is the only fast food that starts with a W? What about Wahlburgers? How dare you forget shitty-ass Mark Wahlberg's shitty-ass chain. And Wendy's, yeah. Yak's just lying. Wendy's nuts. Hey, we got titanium screwdriver bits, chat. Alright. There's nothing in here, right? We just want to go straight through this building. I already feel like we wasted shots now. Quick load me. What a payoff. So worth it. Hey, what's up, Bob? Hold on. We should plan this the other way around. Plan this by where our path across is, right? And can we build the path across better this time? Like maybe with that thing? Or something, you know? Although the plank was fine, right? It was kind of jank, but the plank did work. You guys are basically... Or wait, what is this thing? That's just a light. Or like the top of that thing. Somewhere right around here is good to cross. Is this supposed to be Minecraft with realistic water shaders and gun mod? Because I don't get it. No, it's not that at all. It's like a simulation game where stuff's like physics are simulated and you can break walls and blow up stuff and whatever. But your goal is to pull off these heists. And so I have these 6 points where I need to collect stuff. And I have 60 seconds to do it. So I'm trying to plan my path. These first bunch of dots here, I just pick up and they go in my pocket. These last two are big, heavy safes that I need to get over to this boat. So I'm going to try to plan a route right across here so I can run across, grab all my little key boxes or whatever. Then I'm going to try to probably get in the dumpy again. I still think the dumpy is a good shout here. To dump the safes into it. I wonder, could we blow up... Cerberus, the chatter who requested this game, has only given one tip, and it was to use the planks to tie stuff together. I feel like we might be able to do that with our safes here somehow. Whether or not that's good, I don't know. He's in food motivated, tends to want to be in my room and around me. I'll drop what I'm doing to play with him, give him a few scritches. He's an animal he still wants and needs, which I'm fully cognizant to fulfill. Sure, yeah. I don't like corn dogs. I haven't had one in a long time. Leah loves corn dogs. She's vegetarian, but she'll get like the vegetarian corn dogs somehow. Or sometimes, because that's like one of the like meat cravings she still has. Yeah, don't talk about my girlfriend's meat cravings like that. Okay, should we just do the planks and stop fucking about? The planks worked fine, frankly, right? That wasn't what was broken about our plan here. Fucked up the way it hangs there. We attach you to you, and then you'll stay. Come on. Don't. All right. So we come out here. You run straight across. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good as far as bridges go. Not too bad. Toss a quick save for the boys. All right, now shotgun me. Straight through the wall. 1, 2, 3. Throw the shit in the drink for the turts. All right. Now, in here... Is this okay? Honestly, we probably want to pop through and maybe run like this. Because we need to have a little diagonal movement. Licorice, I'm not going to dignify that by reading it aloud. I feel like corn dogs are possibly the worst use for a hot dog sausage in good batter. Really? Why? I haven't had one in a long time, but they sound perfectly good to me. Seems tasty. And then run right over here, and we break in through like here. Huge. I remembered. Look at that. Pretty surgical with our shots. I keep my brand up. All right, shoot it. So that's good to go as our start. We run out there, through here. You be a little cleaner with that movement. The combo is less than the sum of the parts. I feel like it's not. Well, I gotta have a corn dog again to really, you know, partake in this conversation. All right, some of this stuff. Now, we've got a couple vehicles here that we're just not using. You were gonna use. We didn't use it all in the last one. Are there any other trucks or anything back here? There might be, like, more tools we could use. Holy. All right, I didn't need to do that, but it was fun. We go over here. What about this watchtower? Hey, welcome back, Mira. There is a lot of stuff with these power lines. It kind of makes you think you could kill the power, doesn't it? What exactly is a corn dog? It's basically a hot dog coated in batter and then fried. So it's like a hot dog with like a battery fluffy, almost like pancake thing around it. You're like, chat, you would think if power was actually a thing we were worried about, that we just, you know, fucked it up there, right? But I feel like we didn't. Cornbread. Power's a thing, I would have all of it. What's up, rats? Well, there is stuff like sparking up there. Maybe we can legitimately turn the power off? There's no way. If we could turn the power off and just not deal with the security system, that's crazy. I didn't even try it, but people mentioned it like forever ago. Hey, a car. People mentioned it forever ago, and I was like, there's just no way. But look at this. We're looking at Tony Stark's innards. Dude, it's the fucking Tesseract. Did that do anything? I don't think it did anything, man. I feel like we clearly destroyed the power source if there was one. Merely the tip of the shitberg. Yeah, a lot of poop discussions, Mira. Honestly, kind of bad time, but also pretty funny. Destroy 1,000 voxels. I just got a trophy. Yeah, I definitely still see power like all over the place. Mantle? No! First day today, that's why I'm so late. No worries at all, rats. First day on a new job, new school. What is it that you were doing? Yeah. We tried. We tried. Oh, well. There was a car over there, though. I don't know if we can actually get the car around, though. Like, that land doesn't connect to this land. Or does it? I guess there's one way to find out. First day is an official poly. Oh, I see. Let's go. That's rad. Congrats. Let's go. There's a couple vehicles here, dude. There's 3 vehicles here. What can I do with the bed? Whoa. Open her up, boys. Congrats, huge. Look at this driving right now. This is called farming vehicles. This is called using your resources. Whoa, look at this place. Is there a crypt? Chat, what if we could get gear in here? Lawrence Lee Sr. No cock for you, bud. All right, keep me going. Tear it down. Oh, no, man. Okay, we can't get the vehicles over there. Unless, can we ford the river? No, you can't ford the river. You gave him a UTI. This game is a joy. Rats, it's so fun. We got pretty close to beating this level with taking... With like, actually getting out with everything, but we didn't. Quick load me. And now I reset the whole level to try and, like, kind of reset up and do it faster, better, you know? And I think we've got a shot. Anyways, let's continue with that prerogative. You're annoying to me. Should I spend more shotgun shots? No, I could just step to the side and do this. Grab you. Up the stairs. This we have to make better, chat. Just move stuff out of the way first. You're fine, you're fine. Could you use a sledge to save ammo? Only in some spots. The sledge doesn't break a lot of this shit. What's that full of? Sand, man? It's full of the damn sand, man. Here we can use sledge. Bust the hell out of this glass. Closing Jewish tradition. And then we should just go much more straight for the money here, I think. Surgical. I do open heart surgery with a shotgun. What do you do? America, we do it just for the aesthetic. And okay, so that, look at that. That's clean as hell, brother. That's clean as hell. Now we gotta plank it. Okay, what number's my planks? It's the second 2. You 2 once, and then you 2 again. Next thing you know, you're planking it. I don't know exactly what happened there, but this is fine. Look at that, man. Way cleaner than last time. Straight onto the thing. Stay. Die, probably. Do wisdom tooth removal with a shotgun. One up me, brother. No. Alright, we got 11 planks left. So, we come through here. Shotgun kinda. Come on. Come on, get it together. You gotta pull it together, alright? Okay, so safe number 1 here. Safe number 2 is in there. Safe number 2 is the primary objective, by the way. So basically, we want to just obliterate the bottoms of these buildings, right? Let's quick save here, because the gathering of the keys is sorted. The gathering of the keys is properly sorted, and we've got 2 construction vehicles here to, you know, effectively give to Satan in terms of building destruction. Let's take that shovel a little closer to the ground. We don't need you up so high. Slam band name, not gonna lie. That's kind of true, actually. Yeah. All right, and now we got to get in here and we got to just do, you know, a little bit. No, 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 no. Nobody questioned my driving ever again. Careful. Get all this shit just handled. Hello. All right. Can you use that to clear the rubble? That's a good question. I was thinking about, yeah, if I lower this. Actually, yes, kind of. Kind of it is. It's damaging my vehicle a bit, but... Guys literally tear it all down. Billy, this game's so fun. Billy, I know on Steam that it says that you've played hours of this game, but you should play it more, Billy. Okay, we are... I don't know how well it's going to keep sweeping at this point. Though, I mean, we're free to kind of just destroy the fuck out of it because... I'm not really using it for anything but this. Uh-oh! We pre-cocked the safe a little bit already. Okay. Good. This is good, Oh, no. Shit. Alright, well, that's that vehicle handled. We have another one. We have another one. What's in here, by the way? Power. Alright. Tried the multiplayer with 2 friends a few days ago. Works perfectly. Ooh, that's good to know. Black hole fat removal surgery. We pre-in on stream? What does that even mean? Okay, a lot of garbage in the way. That guy's kind of handled. Yeah, man, it's a lot of rubble. Big Leg Bang lobotomy. Dude, Big Bang's so ass. I really hate Big Bang. I'm sorry if you're a Big Bang enjoyer, but I genuinely, like, I can't shake that Big Bang is, like... People who like Big Bang are, like, you know... It's like boomers who that's what they think a nerd is, you know? Ooh, what is this? Weekend Vibes IPA. Let's go, chat. Huge. Big Bang is a lobotomy. Bing Bong Theory's dog shit. Young Sheldon is alright, I guess. Is Young Sheldon really better? Kind of mid-young. Interesting. I hate most things with laugh tracks. Yeah, I don't watch them a lot now. I liked How I Met Your Mother a lot, like, in high school. I watched a little bit a while ago, though, and I found some parts of it just, like, a little too cringe, even on rewatch. Yeah, get crazy with it. Young Sheldon actually has a story to it. Interesting. I didn't have Young Sheldon is actually kind of good on my bingo card today, chat. So that's interesting for sure. Laugh tracks only work with actual comedy. You played Teardown as the real life youngin' out in the country. What did you like do demo? I helped my stepdad do a demo job at one point. My stepdad was a handyman, so he kind of did like, it was a lot of like landscaping and stuff, but every now and then he'd have like a kind of weird random job. And one of them was demoing like the old like servants' quarter in this like manor. This like old, super nice house. The kind of like old money house where the family that lived there didn't actually like do anything anymore. They just lived off the equity of the house. But there was like servants quarter area that we went in and like I helped do like a demo job. And it was like pretty fun as far as those jobs of working with my stepdad went. In general, that was not my steez, chat. I learned that for me. Like, a lot of people are like, I'd be happy to just, like, you know, work outside, like, work with my hands. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. That guy is not me. That guy is not me. Mother's laugh track and it bangs. Yeah, once again, I really liked it back in high school. I don't know, just one of the recent times I tried to watch it, it kind of, like... I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again. Yeah, I also remember on that demo job... I remember I specifically got assigned at one point with taking the nails out of some walls. And that's the kind of menial task that for whatever reason, my dumb brain like thrives in, man. Because I had this big ass trash barrel. I had this big trash barrel and my stepdad was like, go around with his hammer and pull the nails out of the wall so then we can like do whatever thing after to like get them down. So I had to just like walk around and I was pulling these nails out and the bucket was like slowly filling. And the satisfaction of how many nails I was collecting in that bucket kept me going through that day, dude. It kept me going through that day long past lunch break. Huge difference working with your hands to destroy versus create. That's true. A lot of the stuff that, like, I really didn't like was we would just be doing, like, I don't know, just, like, outdoor labor, like digging a thing or laying down a bunch of mulch or whatever, and I just never enjoyed it. It was always, like, counting the minutes till it was over. That demo job's one of the only times that I, like, enjoyed it. Asked by the former mayor to burn down an old, dilapidated house that no one lived in? What? Probably an insurance scam? Yeah, there was probably... The people probably trying to squat there. And they were like, I'd rather burn it to the ground! You can lay mulch without wanting to eat it? I hate the smell of mulch. I know some people like the smell of mulch. I don't. Hate the smell of mulch. And all this shit out there. My mom keeps trying to get me into the gardening. She loves so much, but I can only do it. I can do it so much more efficiently with redstone and Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah. When you find what you love, you know, vibe with it. Made 200 bucks. Let's go. You do the same thing currently, and it's ass. But blacksmithing and woodworking genuinely heal the soul. That's true. Yeah. Like a hobby or something like that you really enjoy. Yeah, is totally different. I'm not saying I don't like getting activity at all. I like splitting logs. Dude, it was so fucking funny. My friends got married and they had a really cute like backyard wedding basically. It was like a pretty low budget thing, but it was like all done really adorably. Like everybody kind of contributed, you know, a lot of like artist friends in the community. And one of our friends is just a carpenter. He's just a carpenter and he built them like a wedding altar for their backyard as his like wedding gift to them. He's also like, you know, a big 6 foot, 250-pound guy with a big black beard and long hair who like loves going to the Ren Fair with like his axes and stuff. He's that kind of guy. But he officiated the wedding as well. And we had this big backyard wedding. It was a super nice, fun time. And it kind of just transitioned in the reception there. We were all getting drunk as hell. It was like a big, joyous party. And I specifically remember at like, this was a lot of setup. I specifically remember at like 12:30, like it was late, and he was like, all right, I gotta leave by 1 and I'm still too drunk. And he stood up and he lit a cigarette and he just walked to like the edge of the campfire zone and he started pulling out logs and setting them up and just chopping logs while ripping cigarettes. He was like, I need to get my blood pumping. I need to get my blood pumping to sober up. He was just sitting there just chopping logs. That was fucking legendary. Sounds like me, bro. Oh, does it permit much physical labor anymore? Oh, it happens. Working on cars is fun. That's like my spirit animal. Being able to see your progress, bringing something useful into existence. Oh, for sure. Yeah, just like creating something is great. I don't even think it needs to be useful necessarily. You know what I mean? I've created so much music in my life that I never even like published or anything, but it was still really fulfilling to make it. Ooh, we have a flashlight. F me. Yeah, that's funny. Great memory. Working on cars makes me want to join the military instead. Yeah, I'm not about the car thing. I was talking about that earlier. Just not into it. Not my steez. Oatmeal's meowing to get in. We'll see how long I can endure it. It was kind of chill though, honestly, chat. Like, if I can get on a good yapping topic like that, something like this, just like sliding this rubble out of the way is actually pretty zen. If you write some slam riffs, I'll scream over it. Let's create some magic. That would be fun, Yak. That would be fun. Although I gotta be a bit of a narcissist here. I also love screaming, man, and I'm really good at it. I promise. Yak, we can collab. We can duo on it. Silver tongued oatmeal. Military sucks. Don't do it. Oh, I don't wanna. I think Rats was saying that to just elucidate, or sorry, to further elaborate on how badly they don't want to do it. Slam cuck chair. Can you play any instruments, Yak? Yeah, we can harmonize screams. In like college, I had a brief like metalcore like, you know, band that we did that was mostly screaming, and we had 2 screaming vocalists. I was like the highs, and the other guy was the low ones. We don't know an instrument? Yeah, that could work. Okay. We actually did a pretty good job clearing stuff here, chat. Now, you're actually already almost ready to go. How many shots? I have 90 shots in my shotgun this time. What else can we do to make this go smoother? Now we got a lot of shotgun shells to burn, right? Slam cuck chair was a wild thing to come back on. I also like to come on the slam cuck chair. It keeps it tidy. You always know where you need to, you know, mop up. Okay. What's the end goal? So we want to, rats, we're going to be starting over here. We got to pick this thing up, pick this thing up, pick this thing up. Those 3 all go into our pocket. Here and here are 2 heavy safes, which we can move manually, but like arduously. So my plan is to dump the safes into the dump of the dumpy and then drive it out of here. So we got to start over here. We got to go bingo bango. And then we got to jump down. We got to run to the truck. And we got to shoot down the safe. We get in the truck, dodge. We drive over here. We shoot down the second safe. We Durango out of there. And then we got to drive all this way. Maybe that's somewhere we could create efficiency now with all this time and all these explosives. Right? We could maybe blow down like this wall and like this. And just make a cleaner path. Going up and around this way might cost us more seconds. Play guitar? I'm sure I could learn how to slam. Dude, you could. Yeah, we've been talking... My buddy, the guitar player in my current band, we've been talking about doing, like, studio streams for a while, because he's, like, a big audio guy. His whole job is working at a venue, but he also has, like, been building a studio in his basement that he records bands at and stuff. Okay. So, if we were to drive you right over here, and let's say this corner is going to be tight. If we come around here in the dump, we probably realistically want to go through, like, right here. Then it's really hilly, though, man. Could we make this turn and come back here? And then just blow a hole through the wall like here? Been a lot of shotgun blasts, but we have a lot of shotgun blasts right now. Can I pick up this whole tree? I can. Get it out of here. Do we think the truck can make it over them bushes? I feel like a truck can clear these bushes. It's kind of a lot of debris, though. Alright, here we go. Get him out of there. We gotta clear the chunkage. No Campbell's Chunky tonight. Alright. We take the truck back here. We're, like, pretty set up to just, like... Let's get the truck in position, but we're pretty set up to maybe give it a go, you know? 3 minutes for my coffee. Don't let me forget. Alright, Yak, I won't. Alright, hold on. Oatmeal's meowing to get in. He's purring so loud. Hey, we'll catch you later, Beefy. Thanks for hanging, buddy. State of Massachusetts is a banjo intro. It slaps so hard. Is there a band named the State of Massachusetts? What a chunk ball? Yeah, he's a little fucking piece of shit. I love him, but God, if he isn't a piece of shit. Okay. Now, hold on. We gotta get the truck into a good position here. I guess I could turn it around and back it in, but am I capable of that? The song by Dropkick Murphys. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Used to be a piece of shit. Hair slicked back, lived for New Year's Eve. Heck, we just finished season 1 of The Chair Company the other night. Fucking wild. No idea where that show's going, man, but I know that I'm buying a ticket for the train. You know what I'm saying? Please tell me you know Dropkick Murphys. Of course, dude, I live in fucking Boston, Casey. Do I know the Dropkick Murphys? Yeet! Think you should leave mentioned. In like 3 times? Nice, let's go. Yeah, I've never been like a particularly big Dropkick Murphy fan, but I like him, man, you know? I hear shipping up to Boston regularly. Alright, hold on. Put this fucker down. Hook. Oh, the hooking actually, like, attaches to something. Stop, I'm doing something. Where did I leave the dumper? We brought the dump to safety. Are you about to be a problem for me, for real? Holy, come on, man. You can't just float in the sky like a Minecraft block? Fuck. Fuck. How am I making this all so much worse? Alright, this is good. We want to open up this building so this truck can get in there and turn around. Fuck. I think we did it, though. This is a problem. Can I just, like... You know what we do? Who's propping it up? You? Just cut it off at the head, man. Drag this shit out of here. Too heavy? Chop it up. Put it in the drink. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know, brother. This dude is juiced. Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on, you gotta hide the evidence, or else they're gonna know someone was here. All right, that should be fine. Dude, you gotta commend the Masons that built this place. This is the kind of shit that I feel like our grandfathers could do, but, like, no one can ever do again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my grandfather, if asked to build a house like this, would, like, know where to start. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, we need to get the truck in here, and we need to get it turned around. Oh, yeah, getting you out of here is kind of one of the things. Maybe, actually, we didn't need this whole other hole in the wall. A nuke would set us back indefinitely. Okay. I think we just gotta back it up, man. Here's what we do. We gotta turn this fucker around. This is huge. This game is genuinely very fucking fun, man. Chad, if y'all are watching this and thinking this looks fun at all, I cannot recommend it enough. This is a great time. Okay. Hold this back here. A big part of it, how there's kind of so much to it, you know? It's such an elaborate setup for all this. All right, take your time. Get in a good position. Get in a good position. Get out. Move that bar out of the way. You got to get out of here. You're a problem. Genuine loquinually, yeah. All right. So much setup just to pay more doubters. That's actually right. We still got a minute of setup here to do. Mira, you mind throwing up a prediction? Do we get 3 attempts? Do we get both safes out of here? It's not a good line. Not a good lineup, man. Getting on the bed, everybody. It's up. This is good. We got to get a nice line here, man. A fat line. How did this one up broke? Come on, Yak. Really, Rubble. Do me a favor here. All right. Okay, this is pretty good. Right here, look at that line. That safe will fall into the dump. Maybe go back a little if we can. Holy shit, she's bumping around. Okay, you're gonna fall in there. We drive straight, we get safe number 2. Then, we drive around this way. Crunch, have you ever had a crunchy? No, I have no idea what that is. We drive around this way, we come down here, and then we cleared a path through the bushes. Right through here. We're probably gonna have to drive past it a little bit and then try to dump the safe somehow. Honestly, just driving the truck in there. You do, but forgot? What? And cookie? Sure, go ahead, rats. The honeycomb bar covered in chocolate. Oh, yeah. Alright, I think we're about ready to give it a go. I don't necessarily feel great about our chances. Oh. On this, whatever save I'm on, I did not clear these holes in the wall. Okay. Game is called Teardown because you tear things down. Insightful. Thank you, rats. We got some extra bullets here. We can spare a few. That stuff's still set up, okay? Rats, I think you're backseating too much. Can we give Rats I don't know, like maybe like a 10,000 minute ban? Please? All right. Yeah, it all comes down to this. This will be attempt number 1. We're going to give it a second here. Oh, that's a lot of points on the bet. Holy, man. I don't know. Cerberus, what do you think? Do you think I can do it in 3? You talk diabolical shit. Ugh. Yes, just aim right. Okay. You can win 100%. That makes me feel like my plan is good. My plan is decently good. Got this, but I still want money? Alright, we got this. Despite King Shot. Why did I go for the jump? I've lost actually a whole minute here. Just do that, and then go right over here. Oh, I didn't pre-jack the safes! Huge. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Yes! Alright, start. We only have 10 seconds. Dude, for only having 10 seconds, though, we got so fucking close. We got so fucking close. Make a bet regarding whose name shows up the most in the mod chat. That's very funny, but no. That was really close considering I threw like, what, 3 hours at the beginning into the swamp? Quick load me, that's 1 out of 3. But I didn't fall in the water. We flipped at the very end. There's a couple things I want to do here. We flipped here for some reason, so we have more bullets than we need. We can use some. Actually, how does that good old sledgehammer do on trees? Sledgehammer's great on trees. Huge throw job. So see, we got to flatten land. I'm gonna take a second to stamp out a proper truck path. If I've learned anything by not watching Ice Road Truckers, it's that you gotta stamp out a truck path if you want to be handling a road, ice or not. Yeah, did anyone here ever watched Ice Road Truckers? How is it? Are the roads really that icy? Why don't they just go slow? I guess they got a quota to hit probably, right? But is the quota really more important than their safety? I mean, I guess yes. It's a company, right? They don't care about people. They care about money. Nightlife, my goodness. You recall seeing it on TV once or twice as a kid? Really? I didn't even know if it would be in the UK. I figured that was like a US only thing. Not the Ice Road Trucking, but, you know, the interest in it. Actual answer, over-dramatized for TV. That makes sense. My company wants the best for me? No, they don't. Your individual manager might want the best for you. Going slow won't do shit if your wheels aren't making friction with the ground. Your vehicle weighs 5 tons, but also, yeah, no, the show is overly dramatic. Yeah, that's a way better... We gotta not hit it too fast, though, because this is a bump. Actually, hold on. What happens if you shoot a bump with a shotgun? Nothing. Hit my manager. Hot upset at our safety guy. The last safety meeting, a guy had 80% of his body covered in burn, and this asshat says, think about the lawsuits. Jeez. Yep, that's the way that kind of shit goes. Okay, so that problem made safer. We also have a shitload of planks. We don't need our plank situation to be so dangerous. We can set up webs like Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man. Or like, Tom Holland and Spider-Man. Or like, Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man. Chat, Spider-Man debate. Yeah, chat, real quick. Spider-Man debate. For me, it's a clear Toby, but I also have to acknowledge that that's purely because, like, that's the one from when I was a kid. You know? It's still dangerous. It's still dangerous as a moose's cock. Never get stuck between a mama moose and her bull's cock. Never, 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 Charlie. Not if you want to live the rest of your life living. All right. What makes a moose's cock dangerous? Did I not just cover that? Tobey Maguire, next question. Andrew Garfield, no contest? Casey, you knew that honestly, I think that opinion's bait. I think that opinion's bait. The Toby emo stage was tough, though. Yeah, the Toby emo stage was a little tough. But not the most fuckable. Depends on how fuckable you want your spider. Andrew Garfield's the most fuckable. Holland's a good middle ground between utility and fuckable. Holland's good. Don't get me wrong. Holland's good. I just have the nostalgia for Toby. I also have the nostalgia for Toby. And I think that Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie. Full stop. Best bridge in the world. I don't care about Spider-Man. Next question. Licorice, that's not to the spirit of the question. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is a wuss. Which one had the baddie Aunt May? That's Tom Holland. The one that Jon Favreau's dicking down for some reason. Jon Favreau's the king of putting himself next to women just 15 degrees out of his league, man. In Chef, he's fucking like Sofia Vergara and Scarlett Johansson. Spider-Man. The Bully Maguire haircut when I was a dive bar cretin. A dive bar cretin. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in Allston, Massachusetts, which I feel like a lot of cities have in Allston. To describe to you guys what Allston is, because like genuinely, I feel like a lot of your cities will have this. It's a nearby attached town or city that's genuinely considered part of the like area of the city. Like people would say Allston is part of Boston, but it's a little further out from the city. You can still get there by the T. There's no big skyscrapers or anything like that. Not a big influential part of the city, but it's where there's a lot of like bars and music venues and apartments where college kids live and up and coming, you know, fucking artisanal tea shops, but not the gentrified kind, and so on and so forth. And it's the kind of place... No, not the suburbs. Not the suburbs. This is distinctly not the suburbs, for sure. This is like a specific, like, kind of like hip, but still shitty, not gentrified area where like the cool stuff is happening. And that's the kind of place where there are dive bar cretins. I know exactly what you mean. Thank you, Mira. Yeah. Because I feel like I've been in other cities and seen that part of it. You know? Thoughts on the Venom movies? The second one was like genuinely, actually flaming trash. The first one knew what it was and was pretty fun, but like towards the end took itself maybe too seriously or something. You know, when it got to all the like climax, it was like whatever. But I think the first one has some good moments. Cities before. Could have made Venom R. This is a specific thing, Billy. It's a specific thing. All right, let's give it a go. But yeah, that's where dive bar cretins exist. Because I've met some people that are committed to like living life with no money and just, you know, being a crust punk who lives in Allston Rat City and remains cool by all of the metrics for their entire life. And, you know, I respect it to some degree, but I also don't. I don't know. You do you. Live your life. Do what makes you happy. Anyways, heal me. Okay. No! Oh! Oh! 40 seconds to go. This was not an optimal route. This is attempt number 2, by the way, chat. Do not forget, this is attempt number 2. Should have pre-jacked that shit. Get in the truck. It's in there. It's in there. No! No! Fuck. Oh, man. Be clear, I'm no longer a dive bar cretin, but when I was very cool. Yeah, no, and I that came off more condescending than I meant to. That I didn't mean for it to be so condescending, because I do genuinely believe live your life, seek fulfillment how you see fit, yada yada, you know, so on and so forth. God damn it, dear, I know. The temper tantrum I was. Because that one was going pretty well. That one was going pretty well. Genuinely. We were speedy. The one shot on the second safe. Oh. All right. Anyways, quick load me. We gotta go. We gotta pre-jack the, we gotta pre-jack safe number 2. This bridge is fucking insane. Cretan. What does that mean? All right. Pre-jack you. That's pretty good. One shot right there should drop that fucker, no question. You hear Furious scream from downstairs? Are you winning, son? Nemo, this shit's very hype. This is our last chance. You came DK with that crash out. This is Nemo. This is our last chance to complete this heist. This is a big time heist, buddy. Look, I've got a truck set up there. I've got a pre-jacked safe here. We're gonna dump it into the dump. Then we're gonna dump the dump forward. We pre-jacked this one to drop in there. Then we drive it. Or what? This is actually at the end. Sorry, wheel it back, Nemo. We're gonna start over here. Nemo, are you still with me? One time I put money on fucking belief and he wants to jack me off. Here we go. This is not our last chance in the game. It's the last chance for the prediction, man. This is our last chance for the prediction. I have a fiduciary responsibility to the believers. Can this VOD upload be titled the pre-jack dump? I'm marking it. I'm marking that thought. Maybe, Applesaucy. Genuinely. Maybe. Recovering addict. Billy, this game is so good. Genuinely so good. I will never believe as you pre-jack fail me. I don't understand that sentence, but it has a nice rhythm to it. From gambling, not Teardown. Okay, Teardown is in fact goated. All right. It's just this game brings out the best kind of silliness, man. It's so fun. All right. I gotta lock in. We got 38 bullets on the shotgun. That should be more than enough to get our pre-jacked safes into the dumper. Careful! 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 The music's so fucking hype. Take it with us. Don't hit it too fast. Don't hit it too fast. Yeah! No! Fuck! Oh, man. Oh, man, delete your account. Fuck. I have to get in the boat at the very end, but for a second, the animation made me think I got it or something. It definitely counted as them being in there. Just having the dumpy in there counted, I think. I just needed to get out and get in the boat. Whew. Good plan, but you need more than 3 tries of practice. The best thing about this game is how that plan does work. Because obviously it's stupid as fuck. You know? I do think there's a couple optimizations we can do real quick. This is so much of the fun to me, too. So, what were we hitting here that was, like, pushing us to tip over? Just all of this crap? Real good strat is just difficult? Yeah. Because the truck almost tipping over slowed us down and cost us a couple seconds, you know? I was, like, trying to temper that. This might be a little more sweepies than we need. But we need to hit this with some medium sweepies. That's a sumo term. I talk about sumo all the fucking time in here now. But it's a joke on the Midnight Sumo channel, because, like, if they need to kill time, they'll bring some guys out to sweep the ring. Depending on how much time they need to kill, they'll do small, medium, or large sweepies. A pred for another 3 attempts would be great. Yeah, please. Wasted 7 seconds on dropping the second safe. Yeah, and I had to nudge the first safe in. I had to nudge the first save in. 6 or 7 more seconds. I think it might have been this grass, bro. Oh, right, we can hit this with the sledge. Aren't you gonna be an E-Honda main in Street Fighter? Genuinely. Rat, did I tell you I know you're a D&D head? I was talking to my roommate about, like, how to make, like, a sumo wrestler D&D character. I'm not gonna do it for our next big campaign, but I do think it'd be fun. We're talking about, like, you know, there's obviously monk, but you could also go, like, fighter and, like, you know, incorporate some stuff. Well, time during the heist still restarts, so I was 100% focused on the heist. It's fun. It's so fun, man. Get it on the bet, everybody. Get it on the bet. Play 5e? Yep, 5e. Sumo cooking. I'm just gonna, I don't know, for good measure here. A lot of that rubble cleared away. Good points today. I'm quitting well ahead. Don't leave the bet. See, this is good in a way. While I like to see the bets popping, this shows that people are worried that I am gonna get it. For sure. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space, proving the creature is 1 piece larger than you. So that's like the sumo push. Robocop, the future of law enforcement. Heck of a grappler in 5e. Barbarian is a great way to go. Rage for advance on... Ooh, that's true. I wasn't worried, and now I am. Alright. Quick save. We got a dial. Take the shotgun out. Careful, just back up. Turn. Go where the path is cleared. No flippies. Good. 20 seconds to go. This is pretty clean. Don't get ahead of yourself, though. Temper your speed. Good. Tight turn. That turn was tight butthole, bro. Oh my god, we've got years. We've got years. Oh, no! Wait, I lost a safe! No! No! Doesn't count. Doesn't count. I didn't notice. I didn't notice. That was what, one? That was one attempt? That's okay. That's okay. Look at the time. The timing was there. The timing was there. Oh, yeah. No. It counts for sure. I'm saying that was attempt like 1, you know? 1 of 3. Yeah. The music's so fucking hype, dude. In there. Keep an eye on your safes. Oop! You're rolling! Keep rolling. Good. It's in there. Swimwear adjacent. Clean. Oh my god, that was tight. That was an inchworm away. Whatever. Both safes are still in there. We got 2 safes in the bucket of the dumper. Let's fucking go! Oh, huge! Let's go, baby! 4.3 seconds left. Dude, yes! Oh, that was awesome. Look at the route. Knowing tieflings exist is what would make me start D&D. They are awesome. Whew. All objectives. This is the kind of game that does make me want to do all objectives every time. You know what I mean? Oh, that feels so good, dude. That's amazing dopamine. Super fun. Super fun. Woo! Let's go, man. We drove out in the dumpy. Look at these turns. Oops, all tieflings. Yeah, every D&D campaign. Really fun, man. Really fun. Lucha would lift people in the air and drop them. That's awesome. This top rope shit. That's sick. I feel like we're not going to have time to do another... Ooh, new rank. A new tool has been delivered. Pipe bombs. Okay. I like that. Tiefling bard, so everyone knows I fuck men. I mean, you're at least bi, yeah. Not a huge range on it. Why are you moving? Pipe bomb on 4. Oop! Careful. Alright, and there are our pipe bombs spent. So, we could upgrade them. We didn't get a lot of money on that last job, though. I wasn't really, like, looking around for goodies, which we probably should be doing. You gonna talk about what I did? Tell me how good I did. Lee Chemicals? Yeah, that's where I was, right? You want T Artificer as my first character? I don't do normal D&D characters. Yeah, I do know. The one we're playing right now has like a slight limitation on that stuff. We've done... Our parties have always been like your typical D&D party. Like I was like an Erico... Or I was an Owlin in the last one, you know? I was an Owlin in the last one and we had like a Goblin in the party and, you know, we were all over the place. But this particular campaign, my buddy's got like a whole thing set up with like these factions and stuff. And there's like certain like biases and certain stuff and whatever. And basically just where, you know, depending on these archetypes we pick, it's like certain races and stuff. Which is fine. Alright. Let's peek at what else we got left. That was so next. Save, get back to you in a bit. Missions, tools. This is where we upgrade stuff. I mean, I love the shotgun, man. I also like my planks. Get almost 500 buckaroos. Lost the last 2 bets for believing Crunch. Game harder, more sweaty. I just won. I won right now in front of you. Current D&D gamer run as a strange normal party. Human fighter, elf ranger, dwarf cleric, and gnome wizard. That is classic, yeah. A gnome bard with a crack pipe flute. I really liked this last character that I just played. He was an Owlin reborn bard, College of Spirits, who was a scummy, fake, you know, like psychic reader who had like some kind of abilities, but mostly was faking it, and then got killed for it. And when brought back to suffer more, decided to like make amends and join a party and be good and stuff. And then our whole thing happened basically. Width and max length are both huge. The planks are very cool. Build structures and walkways, barricade doors. They're very cool. What about pipe bombs? You can get more of them. You can make the blast better. You can blast poor precision. I mean, the blowtorch is what? It's the shotgun is amazing, and we have all the rounds we could. Range doesn't matter that much, honestly. I feel like making our planks better is the best thing by far. Give me more planks and make them wider. Very first game, I zoned out, I swear, for 30 seconds. The DM explaining what happened when I pulled a lever, except for the part where the character flipped it the other way. I pulled it again, inadvertently caused the death of millions. That's how D&D is sometimes. Noel, Mastermind Rogue tomorrow. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the missions here. Messages, GPS me. Let's just pump it. Let's just pop in. I have work in progress Tiefling Rogue because I want to go on the edge factor. Yeah, XX Raven XX. Some of these, we actually missed on some of the bubbles on the last one. So I gave up on some of the objectives in the last ones, and then I just did that one. I guess past me was a coward, man. Let's take a little peek just to see what we're looking at. Okay, I remember this map. All right, we got a box there. So boathouse. Steal GPS devices from these boats and get the log files from the harbor office. A lot of primary targets, man. And they're not close together. Primary target 1, 2, and 3. And we have 2 secondary targets here and here. This one's on a boat, though. So this one we can move. And I remember specifically that we can raise this fucker. So raise this, but jump across it like we're in the movie Speed. Yes. And then let's bring that boat over here. And the player wants to be a druid Earth Genasi. Yeah, I still got to decide stuff for my next D&D character. I chose the Monster Hunter archetype, but I'm going to go for like a kind of edgy Van Helsing-esque ranger build, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. All right, so you have goods on you? No! We can't just pull you away like that. Fuck. Red Druid, and I went, hell yeah. Okay, we can't just pull you away like that. Let's look around a little bit. Something else in here. Then there's another thing on a boat, another thing on a boat. But wait. Yeah, you kind of just make it so driving you is not good, because that's the target. But we could grab the target and then drive you to our next target, which is still speed. Right? So this is where we start. This is where we start. And then we drive to here or here. And take this boat maybe to here and then run along. Like drive up and over like this. Land this boat, jump up, grab whatever this is. And grab this boat, drive down here. Hit this. Hit this. We're going to need to pre-jack some of this stuff. But I think I'm making a little bit of sense. Druids are rad as hell, yeah. The D&D movie, the recent one, was actually pretty good, too. I'd recommend people check it out if you haven't already. The druid in that is very, like, stereotypical classic druid, but, like, she's awesome, you know? Alright, don't forget we've got pipe bombs to blow stuff up now if it comes down to it. Are the goods up here? I feel like the goods are often in this room. Nope, next one over. Stars Druid. That's what Stars Druid I think is what one of our players was in this last campaign, Circle of Stars. I think so. Is that the one? Yeah, because you get like the starry form and stuff, right? He was cool. His character's name was Sandor, and he was like a druid of like the sea who had been like a sailor for a long time. And he had his familiar. It was not even a familiar. It was genuinely just a pet. He had a seagull with him named Jeremy, and Jeremy was Jeremy became like the icon of our campaign and our group. We called our adventuring party the Order of the Gull, based around this seagull Jeremy. We also, at times, would have him drink alcohol and then throw it up into our mouths. Because you guys know how D&D goes. Okay, so we want to find a fast way through this whole space. Quick save me here for a second. Yeah, Starry Form School. We're chilling. Huge. That's awesome. So, that's honestly perfect. Right? Boat crashes in. I run up here. Just grab it. Grab it and then onto one of these boats. Sounds about right. Yep. Dude, this game's so good. All right, save me. I'm having so much fun, chat. Okay, and then we're going to take that fucker across here. Now, there's a thing to grab here, or we can just go straight across to the two objectives. Ooh, hey, we can drag you. We can drag you. The nick of every weird TTRPG religion I was in. Play more D&D, but then I realized I can just make my players fight really fucked up PC build and watch them cry. Yeah, I like the way we do it in my D&D group, where I'm like really lucky. What? Get the extinguisher. How much did we get it? Fucking fuck. I didn't sign up for this shit. Stop! Stop burning! Excuse me? Sorry, chat, that was oatmeal. Okay. Alright, we're good? Quick save me? Damn it, Oat. Thank you for acknowledging the true culprit here, Apple Saucy. A lot of people would have doubted me. Who's faster, you or you? Probably this one, right? I guess we test them? All I gotta ask is, if I roll a nat 20 and deuce seduce a dragon, will there be a 3-hour-long sex scene? Licorice, no. I'm not even your DM, but the answer has to be no. If you're playing at a table with other people who also want to play D&D, the answer to that has to be no. It's a collaborative game, man. There's no reality in which people are like all down for like, yes, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching it saying there's no reality. Let's be real. Look at this fucking Ford F-150 piece of shit. All right, that one's on there, though, so this is a good situation. What if the players all unanimously vote yes? Yeah, I guess... Maybe I'm talking about my experience here, but, you know. Open that fucker. You played a kink-centric TTRPG? Yeah, but that probably made it mechanical, right? Not just a D&D, not just a DM narrating sex with a dragon for 3 hours. Holy shit, this F-150 fucking hauls. Ryan, what point is there to seduce a dragon, then? You're playing the wrong game. You're playing the wrong game. You need to reset expectations. Usually for sex, I just fade to black. Yeah, exactly. All right, so one of the things is on here, right? Too big, but an effort was made. You lose 20 hit points. Scene over. A good point. It's mechanical. Yeah, exactly. There's a difference. The game's based around that. Dungeons and Dragons is not based around sex. I think it is reasonable for sex to occur in D&D. And yeah, for a DM to like fade to black effectively. We've had that happen in plenty of our campaigns. And it can be funny and like you get the same effect, you know? We had in our last campaign, Nemo's character was 18. And we all made fun of him because he was a virgin all the time. And then eventually he got laid and it was like a big deal. But then we told him he did a horrible thing because the age of consent was 19, so he made that girl a criminal. So then we shamed him for it. Alright, so figure it out how we, figuring out how we just get on this boat is an issue, huh? Can I just pull this rope? Would a roll to top the dragon be a constitution save? No. For me, that would definitely be either an athletics roll or an intimidation roll. 100%. Or actually, it could be basically any charisma roll you really want to go for. Performance, persuasion, deception, intimidation, any of those are fine. But also, I would accept an athletics roll. Like smooching in my game, but I run a game at college. If people want sex scenes, that's where I tell the MF to GTFO. Address expectations in session 0. Yeah, that's the way you gotta do it. Deception? Yeah, what? Why is that surprising to you? How do we solve this issue? Maybe we need another boat to solve this issue. Maybe the only way you solve boat is with boat. That's not what I mean, Casey. That's literally not what I mean. God damn it, put the dock away. How the fuck do we get up there? Because the thing's on that damn boat, right? Yeah. I push you guys into the water? Yes. What's in those? This could be something. You know, maybe is this when we get the blow? Or you know what? Just use a shotgun, man. What am I doing here? Just literally blow a hole in this fucker. Okay. Well, there's one of our targets. You're there. Target. Where's our escape vehicle? There's our escape vehicle. Well, I guess you might as well be right there. Although we could... You're very fast. So realistically, we take that boat. We fly over here. We get on. We go through the little hole. We grab the thing. We come back here. We drive. We get you. We drive. We leave. Trash game UFO 50. I see you talking about UFO 50. What am I missing here? What am I missing? God damn it. Everybody should play UFO 50. You love the purple oat? I see you with the purple oat. We gotta get a new oat soon. I'm sorry, Mira. What did I miss? I'm sorry. You ignored us, so we talked shit to get your attention. It was the Bloodborne that I saw first, to be fair. I saw the Bloodborne, and then I was like, what is this tomfoolery? And I looked further up in the chat, and I saw the UFO 50 shit. And frankly, whatever started this is far enough up that I have to scroll. The repair kit on Hightail is so nice for us dwarves digging. Yeah, it seems like it's really good. We have Oat wearing a hat, like on screen at some point. We could do that. Yeah, you would have had so many people tell me that I'd be amazing at D&D, especially as DM. I could whip out the storyline on the fly. Quick tears with thin air. Social anxiety stops you from playing. Well, hopefully, at some point, Licorice, that's totally fair. I want to say that, A, because D&D is a very social game, and genuinely, you kind of need to be, like, on for it. But I hope at some point you can find a group that you're comfortable enough with to give it a try, because it's genuinely very fun. I'll grab the message. Okay. I will not stand for UFO 50 hatred here. Everyone in here is acting like they're indie god Jesus, and then I'm like, try UFO 50, and they're like, ew. But the graphics are 8-bit. Ew. I've GM'd naked bar fights where people rolled for dick sizes and someone got anally fisted and had their anus prolapsed. I also had someone try to fuck their way out of a kobold ambush. I'm sure you'd be fine. Bro. I gotta be real with you, Shot. The anus prolapsing, that was all on you, man. You brought that in as the DM. You brought the prolapsing into the mix. You're going sicko mode with it, but hey, man, you do you. At you and all the counter point. I saw some of that, Mira, and sometimes I read it and I don't get what you're talking about, and I did just glaze over it. I'm sorry. They said it before I could stop them. That's crazy. This little gate's a problem for us. Never played D&D before. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but the game itself... Oh, we're okay. Now I gotta go Google UFO 50. Gee, let's go. Yeah, I haven't been praising UFO 50 as much these days, so I guess maybe I should bring it back and praise it more. But yeah, D&D is really fun, but I do think the game is the game and the game is fun, but so much of it is just the group of people you're playing with. So much of it is just the group you're playing with, you know? Like, for me, it's a lot of, like, friends that I've had for a long time, and we're just, like, shooting the shit and hanging out, and that's, you know... Ooh... Could we get you in the water and somehow make this easier for us to make it not have to hit you at all? Hit you right at the very start? Quick save me? We should wrap soon, by the way. You can? So... Are there any ores or anything, though? Valuable me? There's no ores or something. Can I glaze a game, play the messenger? I've heard the messenger is great. Damn, man, if we had, like, some ores or something? If we could pilot this vessel... But now I think, since we can't pilot the vessel, it's worse having it there. The messenger's so good. I have heard it's really good. I'm gonna let you know. You tow it or something? I don't know. Ooh, do the valuables persist beyond quick saves? That's nice. UFO 50 is like 50 funky little games, yeah. And honestly, some of them I think betray that concept. I think some of them are like proper games in their own right. Some of them are proper games in their own right. It's 25 bucks. It's a celebration of gaming and good game design. And I cannot coat enough sugar on its name. UFO 50 is amazing. You probably won't love every one of the games, but there are 50 of them. They spawn a lot of, you know, different genres. There's multiplayer games, there's single player games, there's puzzle games, there's action games, there's strategy games. Yeah, I would say that a good number of them are very significant, and then a lot of them, the ones that aren't super significant, are like very replayable or something. Like, it'll be like a sports game where, like, you know, there is a kind of like a story mode where you can like do arcade mode and beat all the fighters or beat all the opponents, but it has like a 2-player mode that you could play infinitely, you know? Like one of those off-brand 100-game plug-and-plays. Yeah, except it's made by fucking, you know, the guy who made Spelunky and the guy who made Downwell. And like, genuinely, once again, I'm not giving this recommendation lightly, chat. I'm putting my fucking weight behind UFO 50. That game rules. Anyways. We got to at least try this once. We've been sitting here looking at it. We should wrap soon. You're there. You're there. You're there. I've never actually played Spelunky. I just know that people respect it, so I can throw it in that way, and it should work. Still haven't played Downwell. Had it on my library forever. Me either, actually. Once again, another one I haven't played, but I know people like. I'll believe it when you spend chat food to recommend it. I've specifically played it before just to show it to people on stream. I did. Well, I mean, by the way, like, if you want to watch me play it, I have, like, 50 YouTube videos of me playing UFO 50. It's not 50, but I played literally all 50 games on stream. I played it blind on stream. Exclamation point games list in chat if you want the UFO 50 playlist. I didn't do it one per game. I didn't do it one per each game. Licorice, you would like there is... Well, actually, I don't know how into strategy you are, but there's almost like a... like old school RTS style strategy game where you play as different dinosaurs. And you play as dinosaur factions fighting against each other. And you have to pray to different dinosaur gods on every turn to, like, decide what actions you're going to take and stuff. It's awesome. Okay. Watch a non-Noida-based crunch bit. Never considered that. That's fair. It's fair. It's fair. What other multiplayer games with chat are good other than Hytale? That's a good question. We haven't done that many. We did the Elden Ring Seamless Co-op a bit. We've done, like, you know, Gartic Phone and Marbles and stuff like that. We did PoE together a little bit. Spelunky's my second favorite. I've heard Spelunky 2 in particular is, like, incredible. Belgrade, yep. Oh, wait, I gotta grab the thing. Hey, what's up, Pine Tree? Welcome in. I would kill for a Crunch Vanilla Minecraft server. We'll do that eventually, too. I feel like Hytale's filling that niche right now for sure. This boat's slow. This boat is slow, man. Too slow. This guy hauls, though. No! We'll grab that, jump over here. We're way behind on time. And it's like, let's see if we could get it leaving that one behind. Almost. For a first attempt, chat, I feel like we learned so much. Because main got hacked. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, Death Note at the same time as Hytale. Hey, congrats, Granny. Hard stuck for over 2 hours and finally free. Let's go. I'm proud of you. Iffy and RTS, like strategy, RTS don't do it for you. Okay, yeah, this one, I guess it's not RTS. It is turn-based, but... Mindustry, yeah. Gonna hit the hay, take care, everybody. I know. I think we might need to call it ourselves after that. But I kind of want to try one more thing. Before we call it. I think we should use this fast boat to do all of the travel, and that would make a huge difference in time. You know? Good night, Billy. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Because this boat was fast, man. Like game at Creeper World, yeah, it's a fun game, TLDR. Ground units to fight off a massive wall of liquid that's slowly encroaching. Interesting. One really other fun thing to glaze UFO 50 for one last time, it's not just a package of 50 games. There's also like a meta narrative baked into it where it's about a fake game studio that eventually gets called UFO Soft, but it starts as like something else. and you are playing through their entire catalog of games put on one system, and every single one of the carts, each game is represented by a little cart on the main menu. Each one of the carts has history that you can read on the back, and it strings together details about like these different developers and stuff that you'll see listed on the credits of each game. And there's like lore to it and stuff, and if you pay attention to the games and find all these secrets, there is a hidden 51st game that you can find by piecing together like the variety of secrets. You have to go on this like big scavenger hunt thing. It's awesome. Losing a little bit of boat's fine. Alright, quick save me. Rewarding gaming with gaming in 2026? Yeah, it's crazy, right? Alright, here we go. No way we're fast enough, but I do think this boat is better. No! Good. I think this boat is better suited, for sure. It just doesn't it turns like shit. It turns like dog shit. Quick load me, try one more time. This is the last one, though. No prediction or nothing. We'll try one more time. And then we gotta call it for... No, wrong boat. We gotta call it for the night. It's late, chat. It's 10:40. Thing handles like a boat. Yeah, believe it or not, handling like a boat is bad for me here. Come on. This is one of those games where I actually also like, strangely, that it repeats maps, because it lets you learn them and then, like, be able to, you know, do stuff with these different attempts in different ways. I'd be like, okay, I know this and that about this. Come on. No, this is actual cuckage. This is actual cuckening. This is what they mean when they say cuck. This is what it is. This is what it is to cuck your shit. Oh no! No! Alright, that's it. That's it. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yeah, this is just a good reminder from the amount of people that didn't seem familiar with UFO 50. I think I smell another... Ooh, we got a game wreck. 2 game wrecks tonight. We got the messenger. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I think we got another... We got good reason to do another UFO 50 show off, you know, where I try to get people into it. The messenger, rats. I'm throwing it on right now. 2 gay rats. I really had to. I'm exciting. Such a sad shafting at the end. It was. This was fun, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really, like I said a million times throughout this, this was genuinely so fun to play. So, Cerberus, if you're going to end up requesting this again, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. What's the list? We got Deltarune next week, Darksiders 1 the week following from Roadwolf, and then The Messenger. Week after that. Thank you for the gameplay, cooking, or gaming? Yeah, hell yeah, Cerberus. Thank you for hanging out. That was a really fun wreck. That was a really fun wreck. 20K, let's go. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and wrap that video there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.